Guys, I'm live over here. Boom. There we go. It took a minute, but I got there in the end. Yeah, let's start off by doing that. Boom. 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 There you go. The link's in the chat, mate. The link's in the chat. Pinned it as well. Yo. Yeah, you can carry on your chatting over here now, guys, if you like. I mean, get the likes back up. Get the likes back up. Yes, my man.
Can't be a bit. I told you I would be.
I know. I was like, I've got to do something a bit different. I thought last time I went on StreamYards, I was on my ones. So
yeah, I like your format. It looked good. Everything else, it worked. But I think you might be a bit early in the evening for a live phone-in. I think people sort of, like a live phone-in after 9 o'clock, when they're half pissed.
yeah. Well,
But
that's just the voice of God, apparently.
Well, apparently, yeah. I mean, do you get more sort of money from YouTube by doing a phone-in than you do from doing a StreamYard?
No. It's just literally the money you get from YouTube for live streams. I think I don't have my live stream monetized at all, so they won't count towards monetization views.
Right.
But what I do have on the live streams is super chats. Now, if people donate through super chats, which I prefer them to donate in my PayPal, but if people donate through super chats, that's how I earn money on the live streams. But doing a phone-in actually doesn't change whether you earn money or not,
Yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at your account on Social Blade now, mate. You're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say so, but
yeah,
it's not in between them amounts. If you think I'm earning that,
yeah, no, I know how it works, mate. I know how it works. I know you're not earning 10 quid a month, mate, but yeah, I know how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at your stats and everything else. It looks good.
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I did go into a bit of a stigma when I had my foot. So yeah, because I wasn't posting or anything like that. It was, I mean, I kind of hit a nail in the head. Was it well?
I mean, it lasts for 30 days. I mean, you've had 17.6% increase in your subscribers. That's got to say something.
Oh yeah, it's like every time I post a few videos in a row, I'll gain quite a few subs from it.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at your country rank, I mean, you're 71,235th country, mate. There you go.
That's it. It's got to be something. Got to be doing something right, innit?
Yeah, that's more than me, mate.
I do try.
Yeah. Everybody likes a try. Yeah.
Well, that's it.
No, you're doing all right, mate. You stick at it. How's the foot anyway? Have we got it sorted yet?
Yeah. I can walk about on it a lot more now. But obviously, I can't really be on my feet all day. Do you know what I mean? If I'm on my feet all day, then I'm in fucking agony the night time, and I won't be able to sleep, so I won't be able to get up the next day.
Right.
So I can be on it for a couple of hours, and then I have to sit down for quite a bit.
Right. So you're jogging, and that's gone out at window now, is it? You're not bothering no more. Yeah. Oh, that's a bastard, mate. Honest.
Put me on hold for all this YouTube boxing malarkey.
Yeah. I mean, that marathon you were training for, mate, I mean, you must be gutted now. Sorry, mate.
All right, Mike, I'm a fatty. I'm a fatty, all right. I like my kebabs, all right.
Wait, you didn't say that. I will not relate to anybody's weight whatsoever.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Oh, I don't know what's happening to people. Like, I do a live stream. I get roughly 15 to 30 viewers. But then anybody else does a live stream and they get more. Like, I don't get it. I'm not moaning. Like, I'm happy that there's a few people here at least, but I don't understand why.
Weird. Oh, they'll come across eventually, mate.
Pardon?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to multitask here.
All right.
I can't listen and multitask.
Like with my view count on these live streams, I get about 15 to 30. And then I go on other people's and they've always got 30 plus.
Right. Let me just have a quick look, see who else is live, see what they've got going on. Right, you've got Bustex. All he's doing is gaming. He's got 105 watching him play a game. John Overkill. He's a knob anyway. What's he doing?
John Overkill's a knob anyway.
Yeah, he is. I know he was live, but he ain't anymore.
Oh, auditor frauder. Here we go. Here we go. What, mate? Here we go. What, mate? Let's just say something. All right. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do it.
Right, hang about, mate. I've got a quick phone call to make.
Yeah, man. Go for it.
All right, cheers, fella.
No worries. All right. Guys, check this. What I'm gonna do out. Yeah. Right. Oh, crap. I'll be back to you guys reading the comments very, very shortly. Just. There we go. Bottom. There we go. I wonder what what people like to look at the name of the.
All right, mate. So I'm back.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. It's all right.
Yeah, I just had to laugh at them. They just come in to see what I'm up to. I said nothing on YouTube. They said, "Oh, we should come to see you. See, would you like to move to another ward tonight?" I said, "Yeah, not tonight. Not at this time of night. 8:30 nearly, and they want to move me."
Oh, what dickheads, man! Trying to break you from your stigma. You know what I mean?
I'm moving tomorrow. I told him that, and it'll be fine. I don't mind going in the morning, you know.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it? In the morning's not too bad. You've got all day to sort things out then.
But the good thing is, when they move me, I've been told I have more freedom.
Oh yeah.
Allowed to like walk around up to like from 8 in the morning to 8 at night.
Oh yeah, that's all right, isn't it? That's all right.
The food in here awful, Ryan.
Well, I can imagine if it's as bad as prison food or hospital food.
Worse.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, Staffordshire, look out. How you doing?
But the good thing is, the only food in here decent. It's just cereals in the morning.
Just cereal in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad. At least you get something in the morning. Yeah, if they try giving me cereal in the morning, I'd slap them because I can't eat in the morning. I have to wait. I have to get up, go out, have a fag, have a drink, have another fag, and then think about eating.
Now you got to be up, dress, wash by 7:30 in the morning and bed, mate.
Nah, fuck that. These lot can get slapped up. I literally said to somewhere where I went today, he was like, he turned around to me and said, "Oh, we open at about 7:30 in the morning." I told him, I'm like, yeah, fuck that. That's why I like working for myself and the boss I've got now. You know, so I work for myself for YouTube. I can get up whenever I want on the days I'm working there, right? And my other job is in the afternoon anyway, so I'm happy.
Yeah, no, it ain't bad here, you know.
Yeah, I just couldn't do early mornings, mate.
But then what it is, you know, at the end of the day, like I said earlier, when they brought me in, I had 6 officers on me.
Yeah, it only takes 6 people, man. They like to go heavy-handed. That's what they like to do.
But guess what, Ryan? They put 2 pairs of handcuffs on me.
You got broad shoulders because they might have done it because you got broad shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, make them a bit longer and that then.
No, but one on top of each other.
Oh, I don't understand why they did that then.
Apparently, in case I was violent to them.
2 sets of ankles. That's a bit extreme, no? I don't know.
But then at the end of the day, they've only got reasons for anything. They do whatever they want these days.
That's the thing, no, they can't do whatever they want. They can't do whatever they want. That's the problem. They think they can, and some people do think they can, but they can't.
But they were like, they're in and out of here like yo-yos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
But one young lad I was talking to earlier, all he's done is, I believe what they called him. He said something to a member of staff. So next minute, the old bill come in running. Took him off.
Mad. Yes, Yorkshire Monkey. Evening.
Yeah, I'm back, fella. Sorry about that.
That's all right, Eddie, mate. That's all right, lad.
Who's Ben? I don't think I've had the privilege to meet Ben.
Ben is a good friend of mine. Well, a few people actually. So he messaged me a lovely message.
All right.
Saying that I supported him and his mental health through some things just by him watching my videos. So, yeah.
All right. Good evening, Ben. Nice to meet you, fella.
I'm in the madhouse at the minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's in the loony bin. He's in the loony bin.
You're the guy that were on the live chat then, yeah?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. Right. By the way, Ben, I'm just a twat in a chat, so don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, he is a twat, Ben. Don't worry about it.
I ain't getting involved with that. I don't know you already.
Trust me, you'll hear him, and he'll make a comment to me, and I'll be like, yeah, and then I'll realise what he said, and I'll be like, for fuck's sake, we're live. You know what I mean?
No, I can't believe, Eddie, they wanted to move me this time of night from where I'm settled to another bit. I said I'd go in the morning, Eddie.
Say that again, mate.
They wanted to move me from one bit of here to another bit this time of night. I will go, told them I'll move in the morning.
Right. Why would they want to do that?
Since where I am now is why they just keep eye on you. And then when they can trust you, they move you on to the next bit.
Right, mate. I don't know the process, mate, so I can't really comment. I really don't know. It doesn't sound
Like I
correct.
told them, I've only got 10 more days left in here, Eddie.
But why? Oh, I don't know if I can comment because I don't understand the
I had a
reasons.
28-day order given me.
Right. What is it with mental health? Is it section 136?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know much about that, mate, so I can't comment. I really don't know, mate.
But it ain't that bad in here.
Well, if you're happy enough with yourself, mate, then stick it out till you get out.
Yeah, just at the end of the day, don't pay them £8 for TV. It whip off.
£8 for what, a day?
A day, yeah.
Fucking hell, that's more than I pay a year for TV license, and I ain't got one.
I was thinking the fucking same thing, mate. I was just like, fuck that. You don't even pay that in prison, man.
But is it out on TV nowadays?
Fucking repeat after repeat, innit?
That clue, mate. That clue. I haven't watched TV for years. I've got what 4 in house, but I don't watch them.
No, you put YouTube on each one.
I've got YouTube. I watch my Sky, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's it. I watch me
Yeah,
standard.
what is, they belong to the private company.
I even watch Family Guy online nowadays.
Family Guy. I've never been into that, mate.
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Never been into it. I used to like Simpsons years ago, but I don't think I've watched that for 20 years.
Well, I think when I started the other live, Mrs. was watching Simpsons.
What, is it still going?
Yeah, it's still aired on TV. It's just the old ones. It just repeats.
All right.
It's still Sky One's got it now. It used to be Channel 4, didn't it?
Oh, Christ, mate, I can't remember. It's that long ago since I watched it.
Honestly, mate, when I was a kid, it was on Channel 4. What was it? It was literally Simpsons at 6 o'clock. Then at 6:30, it was Hollyoaks.
What the hell? What were Hollyoaks?
Oh, fucking stupid soap.
All right.
Yeah, I never used to watch Hollyoaks. I just knew that that's what it was because it was always on after Simpsons. We always used to watch Simpsons because I remember it was on. It was Golden Balls as well. It was a running TV program, Golden Balls, Split or Steal, that was on before Simpsons.
Golden Balls.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Golden Balls.
I don't recall being on TV, mate.
With Jasper Carrot.
Fucking golden bollock. Fucking golden bollock, mate. You're half the man he said you were.
They're golden balls in the referee. Jasper Carrot, Mike Dean.
Jasper Carrot. I used to like Jasper Carrot.
I don't know that name, to be fair. That's a good point, Leah. Pick a certain day and time to go live. That might be a good idea.
Well, and one day you should go and audit a mental hospital.
Oh, nah, thanks. I'll go explore one, an abandoned one.
Yeah, what
I'll go
Leah said
explore
there,
one of
mate.
them.
If you look at the sort of other regulars that go live, like you've got Plodology on a Wednesday, you've got
Yeah.
Dino on a Friday, you've got Plod on a Sunday, right? Just shoot for another day in between. But
I'll
and
go,
if you stick to that day consistently, you'll get a continuation of followers, like Dino has, like Plod has. You will get that continuation.
I think I'm gonna go back to my Tuesday night live.
Do it, mate.
Because I did have one every Tuesday night, and then other people were jumping on the bandwagon, and you know what I mean, a load of shit got caused on live, so I just jumped off. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to my Tuesday night live.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it, mate.
that'd be a good one. Tuesday night every week. Something to look forward to every week.
Yeah, that's it. And I can always do like a couple of hours like StreamYards, and then a couple of hours phone-ins, you know, stuff like that.
What you've got now, you've got other auditors out there that are doing lives, and they will live over somebody else's live when they know full well that they're trying to build up and everything else, but they will just try and take that bulk of the viewers. So just stick to what you do normally, mate. If you go back to Tuesday, you carry on with your Tuesdays, do it regular, you get the followers there, they'll keep coming, they'll keep filling up, and eventually you will get there. Irrespective of who else is going live.
How are you getting on with your mugs, Ryan? They all gone yet?
No, they're not all gone yet. Let's see how many I've got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So 3 of them I got sold. Well, no, 4 of them are sold, and I've got one. So I bought 11.
When I get out in 10 days, I hope you got one left then, Ryan.
Oh, I should have, mate. I should have. I should have. They haven't sold that quick.
Especially in here, we ain't allowed proper cups. You got to have parlour souring cups.
Dun.
Did you hear me, Ryan? We got to have parlour souring cups in here.
Yeah. Polystyrene cups, so you can't do any damage to yourself or others.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my floppy disk.
But the ironic thing is, Ryan, I got a full can of Coke given me.
A full can of Coke?
Yeah.
No, like you can't split that off and slit someone's throat.
No, but it'd make a mess of somebody's head, wouldn't it, if you smashed it on it?
Oh, yeah.
No point doing anything.
Not at all, mate. Not at all.
In fairness, they don't give them every on only ones they know what go and behave themselves.
Don't ask me what I'm doing. I've lost the plot. I need a fag. I'm gonna have a cigarette, guys.
I'll let you guys go to another 10 minutes with everyone with our medication.
Okay, mate.
And I just don't want them come walking in with me talking to you guys.
Oh, that's all right, mate. Yeah.
All right, fella.
Have a good one.
All right, take care, Cooker.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I found that really difficult, mate, because I really don't know. I don't understand that kind of situation. That is.
Yeah, it is awkward. Bless him. Like I say, he's a good lad. But you know, there's things wrong, obviously, and like I say,
I understand the law and things like that, but I can't understand what it is actually sort of going through. I don't know, mate, and I find that I don't know. Maybe I should know more about it, but
Like I say, everything. I said to him earlier that everything's in place for a reason, I suppose. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's got to be a reason for what's happening. Even though it's disgusting that they're charging them £8 a day for fucking TV. But you know what I mean, there's got to be a reason for it.
Well, I suppose there is a reason behind everything, isn't there? But what I'm saying is, I just don't understand the situations and everything. You know, how people can sort of go through that. I've never been there, mate. I've never experienced it. I can't comment. I just don't understand fully what it is, and to comment on something like that, I just can't.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
Yeah.
You kind of just stay quiet because you don't know. In other words, it's like you don't know what you're talking about, so you can't talk about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you try and talk about it in a sort of understanding way, but you don't understand, and you're being compassionate. But at the end of the day, me personally speaking about something like that, I probably make those people feel a damn sight worse. I ain't a clue.
Yeah.
Oh, hey up, good looking lads here.
Dino.
You all right?
Hey up, fella, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Yeah, I only jumped in. I don't know how long ago you started, but I jumped in and I've been pottering about, so I just heard bits of that.
Well, I've just done an hour stream on a live phone in, and then I've jumped over to StreamYards for a bit.
Yeah, I helped him get it sorted out, Dino. I had to phone him up to tell him how to fucking do it. There you go, I sorted him out.
I noticed on that short one you did, Ryan, with the Belfield and Buzz one, that were quiet, that video as well. But still heard it through. It was. Yeah, I
don't know what's up with it. I've done it. That is all through OBS. So when I've done things through OBS, the settings have been messed about, then they've been changed because I do gaming and I do reactions and stuff like that as well. So it's like, you know, settings keep on changing. And if I click on the wrong one, the settings are too low or then they're too high.
Too many buttons, right?
Mate, it's like having a full DJ decks in front of me with all these panels, twists and knobs and shiny flashing lights. And I'm like, what the am I doing?
But it's like having a woman in bed with too many buttons. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, women are hard to please, mate. Women are hard to please.
Good God, tell me about it.
Here we go.
You ready in the chat? How are you doing? Thanks for saying hello. Cheers, guys.
Are you ready for a fight, Dino?
Not with you, Ryan.
No,
bloody chump.
I'm going to bring him in now. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Jackson! Oh, Dino! Oh, Dino! It's the voice inside your head.
That's the best
what are you doing
we've
here?
ever had.
What am I doing here? I was going to ask you the same thing. I thought you was going to get a Skinner today. Oh, yeah, my badge is in the house. Are you all right, mate, yeah?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Where have you sneaked up from?
The darkest depths of hell via my anus.
I know that, you trog.
You can't talk. Look at the state of you. You look like death warmed up, mate.
Say to you. You're a fat bastard.
Well, yeah, listen, I'd rather be a fat bastard than a skinny vegetable like an asparagus. There you go.
I am coming down in a fortnight, you know that, don't you?
Oh, I'm so fucking scared. I better ring the arm response unit to come and sort you out.
You better be.
Indeed.
Yeah, I've got the army on standby, Eddie. It's all right, I already know.
Get all that kit on, mate, that you're going to be ordering. You'll need it.
What for him? No, all I need for him is a potato peeler. That'll sort him out.
Can I come down and audit your two's love affair?
No, because ain't a love affair. It's like the Titanic. Dino went down with
for one, right? See what I mean? I've only just come on and he never shuts up talking, right? And when he does and I say something, he always has to have the last say as well. And he never shuts up like that all the way through things.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Fucking bastard.
Hey, you got my accent spot on there, Andy.
I know.
Fucking
I
bastard.
tell you what, I can have the last word because I can just mute you, mate. You're talking now, but you can't say anything. I've muted you.
Get rid of the troll.
Yeah, dickhead.
Right, I'm gonna jump
Ryan.
another fag.
You can see how much fun I've had since I've been down there. Do you know what I mean? We have never got on each other's nerves. Well, we have a little bit, but
A lot.
you know what I mean.
That was when he took his boots off and he was wearing holy socks.
Listen, you won't mess with him, but he is the most soft-hearted guy I've ever met. Honestly, I will say that about him.
Mate, that's only because I spend most of the day sat by a fire. I'll tend to melt a
See
bit.
what I mean? He always has something to say.
Too damn right. I love one.
You troglodyte, you troghound.
Shut up, Jap's eye.
Fucking Japs.
Ryan, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. You let him on. You let him on, right? Might be your channel, but come on, mate. You've just ruined it.
Boy, listen, come on, man. Everybody's laughing. Everyone's giggling. Every time I call you Jap's eye, you fall on the floor. Look, ready for it? Look.
I tell you what, I think my channel's just been demonetized.
It probably is. You've got Dino in there.
But you've got 22 watching now. It's increased.
Oh, it's increasing. It's increasing.
All right, that's it. Share it out. Change the title to YouTube Fight of the Year Award. Go on, get them views in.
Smash the like button, guys.
Like if you want to see Boris in the chin.
Hiya, Susie. How you doing? You're absolutely right with that last comment. That's exactly what he is. Along with being, a trog.
Susie, I'd rather be a big girl's blouse than wear one. There you go.
I'm having a fag, guys. You lot carry on.
Right, you have a fag, mate. We'll keep your channel going, mate. We'll just fucking ruin it for you. You go for a fag.
I could still hear you, cheeky bastard, when I took the headphones off.
Go get your fag. Go get your fag, mate. We'll look after your channel correctly. Don't you worry.
Good lad. Good girl.
Indy, just a quick one, mate. How's that equipment? Is it still coming in as ordered? Getting stocked up on it.
Bike ready, quick. Stick that Pornhub link in, quick.
Do what?
Stick that Pornhub link in, quick.
Oh, Jesus, mate. Do I have to?
Yeah.
I can't, mate. It'd be totally wrong.
Unethical.
I don't want to expose you, mate. I can't do it.
Damn. That was me thinking I was going to go big one, viral.
I can sell it on the black market, mate. Don't worry.
That's all right. You'd probably sell it for a fucking cabbage, don't you?
You're just a burger, mate.
A what?
Your stomach is a store of burgers. That's what you are, mate. A fat bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me.
Don't go all mad. You know I'm only messing.
I'm going to choke.
I know what you just done.
Yep.
Just ignore us, guys. Honestly, we are like this all the time, near enough.
Yeah. Oh, look. Yay, Moped Eddie, Troggy Dino, and Indy. Notice how me and Ryan are the only two that got called our normal names. Troggy Dino and Moped Eddie. Them names are going to stick like shit, mate.
The fucking out, mate. Not if I'm up to know with it.
Well, you better buy yourself a big 700 or something and get rid of that C90 moped.
Fogsy, what about Indy?
What?
He's mentioned me and Biker, but not you.
No,
yes. Troglo and Indy. Yeah.
Yeah, see? That name stuck, mate.
Fucking hell, Ryan. That were a quick fag.
Yeah, Donut, Susie, and the rest as well. You know, them Oreo milkshakes and shit. What he does. Shitload of ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Milk.
Ryan, I love my milkshakes.
I'll tell you what, Ryan, you've got a fucking right pair of lungs on you if you just fettle that fag in 2 minutes.
No, it's only a roll up of that.
Who's the lungs there? Oh. What are you thinking, Dino?
It's not. It's just reading what Sophie said. You've had a load of donuts.
I've already eaten them.
Yeah. You fat get. How many did you have?
3.
3.
Yeah, I had a Ferrero Rocher one. I had an Oreo one.
If he
and
says
a
3, double it. Just double what he says.
Yeah,
Four
when,
and 10.
when he said 3, you meant 3 packets, didn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
3
I lost
fucking
count after the
packets.
first one. It tastes so nice.
Oh.
Well, I tell you what, you did break that chair, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Oh, listen, you know them plastic garden chairs that you get.
Yeah.
My mum had one of them in the living room one day, yeah, and I come in and I was in a proper stressed out mood, and I sat down in it, and all 4 legs went in all 4 different directions, and I ended up on my arse on the floor.
God, that must have been a weak fucking chair, mate.
Boy, listen, I'll tell you something. They felt it in China, mate. 7.2 on the Richter scale.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got a
Well,
fucking.
listen, I've had the Americans in Texas chase me around, asking me to wear high heels so I can strike oil for them. I was like, nah, man.
What did you tell me?
They want to use
that on a
me.
weekend?
They want to use me for fracking and shale gas.
Yeah. Just tell you when I'm on a weekend, mate, and that's all you do.
Nah. Weekend's my YouTube job.
Yeah, but don't you wear high heels at the same time?
Nah, man. I wear stilts. They're much better.
All right. Right.
Like you said, biker, them's for the weekend. At night.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works during the day and then at night, kind of.
He dresses
Eddie, they are for the weekend because I'll end up with Dino during the week.
West End Soho. That's all I'll say.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you know what I'll say for him? Brunswick Square. Yeah, that's where you get put up your bum, Dino.
Don't take him on, guy. He's well on a giddy one tonight. He is.
Come on, guys, smash that like button, put a smile on Ryan Rampage's face. Come on. Don't tickle it, you've got to bash it.
Ryan, I apologise, mate, really, the way it's gone on, but it was actually your fault for bringing him on. All you have to do is remove him. Just click that, that remove thing. And
how many people are in the chat?
3 since you came on. There was 84 in. You came on. There's 4 in now.
Oh, shut up. You need to go Specsavers and get them glasses checked, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ryan, you've got 31 on now, mate.
Awesome, guys! Smash the like button.
He's lighting up, mate.
For this comical. I don't know what to call it.
Menagerie of dimwits.
Fucking speak for yourself.
I am. I'm speaking for all of us, though. Remember, we're all in this together, boys.
We're all in this. I'm not singing High School Musical.
You'll lose them 30 in the chat.
More Pip. That, that's thin ice, that one.
And call yourself Dinella.
You shat at you.
Guess what, guys? Guess what we're all going to see now?
Go on.
We're going to see the Donut Boy.
Oh, piss off, Ryan. Piss off, Ryan.
Watch this Donut Boy, guys. Watch this Donut Boy.
I was your friend, mate. I was your friend. I'm not anymore. My opinion has really gone down.
Watch this, guys. Get ready. Get ready.
Watch this.
First alert. Boy, listen, I had Greenpeace sitting in the car park with a whaling team from Japan. They wanted me badly.
This is what 6 donuts does to you.
That's not donuts, mate. That's me kebabs.
I've just you're gonna tumble out of that, aren't you?
No. The thing is, though, if that had come forward, listen, the thing is, if that had come forward any faster, that would have knocked me clean out because that was a big metal hook right in front of me.
Ryan,
cheers for that, Ryan. You've made my day, mate. You bastard. I did like you, but not anymore.
Oh, mate, I've got this unlocked, mate. When I'm in charge of the stream, I'm handy with my hands.
How the fuck did you?
you-
How did you manage to collapse a fucking thing that size?
Mate, I don't know.
You collapsed it big time, didn't you? That were fucking class.
Oi, listen, I'm surprised I didn't end up with a broken noggin, mate. And you know what? Since I've done that, I haven't even tried getting on it once, mate. I'm going to wait for the scrap man to go past and sling it in his wagon and say, take it home, mate.
Well, that's all it's fit for now, isn't it?
If it was pinned down to the floor, I'd have been fine. I've done a risk assessment on it. It's no good for me.
All right.
I wonder if I could sleep on it when I come down yours.
Oh, mate, the balcony's all yours. Just make sure I lock the door when I come in, all right?
Indeed. Did you check safe working load on that hammock before you got on it?
No, what I've got to do is I've got to rivet it to the floor.
Obviously not.
I've got to rivet it to the floor. Hey, all right.
See how you coolly tried to look as well when you got online. Yeah. I'm a fat bastard on a small hammock. Fuck this. It won't be me climbing straight over the floor. You lucky get. You should have broke your nose.
Oi, listen, the only reason why I've done that is because I've got tits, mate. And you know, sorry.
Well,
Got man
I'd rather
boobs.
stay flat, mate. I'd rather have fried eggs. Well, I don't
You
mean
have got
literally,
fried eggs.
obviously. I'm a vegan, but you know what I mean, don't you big tits? Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't complain when you cocked a Phil. Yeah, exactly. Shut up, then. Your secrets will be revealed, Dino.
Indeed, you weren't gonna tell me when he was pulling his hair back.
Oi, don't be telling anyone, Ron. I've already told you. We're not. That's between me and you, right? Shut up.
Mine are just relaxed pectorals. That's all I call them.
Cat's in there, guys. Catwoman, silly gobby sod. She's in there.
Everyone's laughing at what we're saying. Hammock is fine. Karen McKay.
Is this? Sorry, guys. This Damien, is he like you mentioned something about Leicester Market earlier? For the life of me, I'm crap with names. Can you just remind me who you are again? Yeah. Let's see. Big Ears Jimmy. Yeah, I know Big Ears Jimmy. Funny lad. Yeah. Do you remember me and what's his name? I forgot.
Yeah, Dino.
Hightower.
That protest moved to Monday.
Yeah, you said I can't make it Monday. Right. Well, I might do.
Oh, he's thinking about it now.
Yeah, because Saturday would have been impossible. That's when it were meant to be.
Yeah.
But, Monday, and see, we talked about this. I know, sorry it changed going into protest now, but they keep moving these protests from weekends to early week, Monday, Tuesdays, and things like that. And it's obvious, isn't it? One aspect of it is because not most people, but more people are off work on a weekend than they are, especially on a Monday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, and the criteria to this protest has changed. I'll tell you later on when you ring me.
Right.
It's all
Okay.
It's all about disruption, isn't it? When it's middle of the week.
Well,
Yeah, it's a very subtle restriction, if you like.
I think what they're going to try and do this time is absolutely fucking stupid, if you want the truth.
What's the protest about?
The usual stuff. I'm not going to say it because it'll get Ryan's channel screwed. So
Right.
Yeah, it's one of those mixed bags.
yeah, one minute it could be Black Lives Matter, and the next minute it could be fucking something totally different, and then it could be Free Palestine, and then it could be the Israelis. It all depends. I've seen one go from normal like lockdown restrictions and all that, and it turned to a Black Lives Matter by the time it turned up at Parliament Square. The agenda of the diversity and all the agenda of the whole protest just changed as soon as they hit Parliament Square.
There's a lot of mad shit going on with protests lately. Lately, more than before, because of like current situations.
Yeah, look at some of this comment. You're Indy. What's your language, please? You fucking foul mouth twat. Stop it off.
Oi, piss off, you fucking northern monkey.
Hey, you.
Oi, listen, you long-haired scraggly, be quiet.
You've got longer.
I know, but I make it look good.
No, you don't. You make it look more like a caveman, which
that's
means
all right.
troglodyte, doesn't it?
No, that's a hermit like yourself, Dino.
I'm not a hermit.
You're
Come
as
on,
good
Ryan.
at it. Come on, man.
Come on, Ryan. Chip in. Come on.
Yeah, come on. Give him some abuse, Ryan. Come on.
Go on, Ryan. Abuse, mate. Come on. Anyone
Ryan
of
was
us.
all right till you came on.
I
Then
can't.
again, it's Ryan's fault, so it serves Ryan right as well.
Listen, you two just need to go into a room.
We've done that, Ryan. It doesn't work, mate. We've tried
No.
it.
Smash each
Dino
other's back doors.
Listen, Dino sits in the corner and cowls like a little bitch and cries.
No wonder why. I've seen him go up there a few times, and each time he comes back, his hair looks thinner.
I know, it's because we're grabbing by the scalp right at the back, mate, and pull it.
Well said, Ryan, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, is James Patrick in there?
Yeah,
No.
he'll mention his bald patch. Watch.
It's not bald.
All right, and it's thinning. There you go. I've got a can of just
Right, I'll tell you what it is, right? In summer, right, in winter, I'll show it you again. There'll be nothing looking thin or bald in winter.
mate, you tell him you're just going through your fucking hair. That's all it is.
You go through the menopause, isn't it, Dino?
And it's also because of the summer we've had, all the sunlight as well. That kind of gives it a false impression as well, kind of an optical illusion that I'm bald and I'm not.
Yeah, also gives you alopecia. Carry on.
See what I mean about that last word? Not taking him on. I don't take him on sometimes. I blank him. Claire Edward, what are you doing?
That's not going love, Dino. That's not nice. Come on.
Yeah, I can hear voices.
We talked
Is that
about
an echo? Bit of an echo with someone, I think.
Echo.
It's not, honestly, this is exactly what it's like all the time in London. And like when I did the 10 days straight with Indy, I was meant to be going back home. He went, you may as well stay, you fucking drug. Sorry, Ryan.
I had to call him mental health.
I did. And it felt like 3 days after the 10.
That's why you're losing your hair, mate. That's what it is. That's why you're losing your hair.
What are you on about? When he left, I had to call the mental health team out and get one of them jabs in my arse.
You'd never have a jab, mate, I'm sure.
I have. I've had a few in the jaw. A couple in the head.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean that last one, mate.
Well, we know you've had a couple in the head because
more than a couple.
you seem to have lost lots of brain cells, lad.
Well, I didn't have any to start off with. You know, you trying to talk through one ear, you can see through the other one, mate.
It's about time you got it, innit? Yeah, your turn tonight, Indy Trog.
No one could ever give it to me.
But I did the other night.
Whoa, keep your secrets to yourself.
Jeez, we don't want to know
What are
about
you thinking about, Micah?
I don't know, mate. I'm just going with flow.
The magic hole in the bathroom
I did give you that stuff for the shin pads, right, mate?
Yeah.
So I did give it you the other night. Right. Biker, your mind.
I'm sorry, but you just said you gave it all night. What am I supposed to think? Come on.
Whatever you think, mate.
Yeah, whatever you think in your deluded fantasist mind.
I don't fantasize, mate. I just go with facts. Facts as stated.
Yeah, there's no such thing as tenement.
There is.
I know I'm taking a piss.
I like it. Yeah, like the pun. Yeah, taking the piss. Yeah, very good.
Can't bother asking. It's not worth.
No, it's not. Seriously. Well,
More
listen,
How dare
guys,
you?
I'm gonna leave you, Ryan. And I'll leave you with the two old age pensioners and enjoy your evening. I'll speak to you later.
Old age pensioner, you bastard. Oh, he's gone.
Obviously, he jumped out before you could say out back.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you later, Indy, because he had to have the last word, didn't he? That's why he did it.
He's
Yeah.
still listening, so I can fucking
Yeah, I know
abuse
he
him now.
is. He
Yeah.
didn't want us to say goodbye and then him go. He had to say goodbye and jump off. Last
Yeah.
word. That's what he's
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, last word, boy. That's what he
Yeah.
is.
The
Yeah.
cat has to
But,
say,
yeah.
the cat says, bro, man.
His last word always counts, though. He's such a loving guy. I'll tell you that right now.
It
No
don't
matter
count,
how he
mate.
comes across to be, but you would not mess with him, guys, at the same time. Just thought I'd tell you that as well. Which is what we need, more people like Indy, in my opinion. If you ever do get to meet him, you'll know exactly what I mean. Great stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm going down to London, so I'll be meeting him at some point.
I'll meet him one day, mate.
Yeah,
Without a doubt. Same
This
as
is
you,
what
fella.
I love about YouTube at the minute. Like, we've said it before, there's quite a lot of people recently meeting up, traveling about and meeting up when and if they can and things like that. And I think it's great. I had to let Ryan down a couple of weeks ago. I was invited, to Leicester. I'd have loved to have gone. I've met Ryan before, but to have gone and worked with Ryan, that'd have been, other than that protest, something different. Yeah, but it's all that. It is happening, not just people who go out there and do content. Biker would love to, Biker doesn't bring much out, but he's still part of this family, I think.
Yeah, I bring football out there.
Claude has a growing group around him. He's been on a road trip for about a week now. Steve O, Natural Born, Taking Your Rights Back. His last video, Auditing Hull went out with him. I think he's another newcomer as well, and he comes in the chats on our lives and stuff like that.
Speaking of Auditing Hull, he is my second member. I've got BuzzTex as a member, and I've got Auditing Hull as a member. So very two first members of this channel. So smashing it.
See what I mean? And it is happening. And with some people, it does work. Like what you see on camera is what you see, is what you get off camera, or don't get off camera. But do you know what I mean? With people like that. And then I've been with people in the past, as you know, and I'm not with them anymore. I've no time for them anymore. So
no, that's it.
you find your way about, and you come across these like-minded people and that. And recently, it's these gatherings, if you like, small gatherings, and people's hospitalities and that. Like Indy and me being able to get down to London and live rent-free, and pay a little for my travel. It is brilliant. You know what I mean? Pegasus Audits, he's another guy. He came down to Indies to meet up with us. We went to Wembley. He's not far from London. We're in touch. And I know someone mentioned Saturday night about him. Don't want to go off on a tangent, but he's doing a live Saturdays. But yeah, I've met loads of YouTubers now. Some a lot, like quite a few times, and some a couple of times, and like some people just the one time. But it's still doing it, it's still happening, and I think that's a good thing.
Did you say we're doing a live chat on a Saturday?
Pegasus Audits.
I've subbed to him, but I've not seen his lives.
Yeah, just before I came, well, about 5 minutes, I think you were talking about mental health or something. With the guy who was on. And I was just kind of in between things, listening, went in the chat, said hello, and trying to catch what was said. But and then when I came on, he went off just before I came on.
Is that what Pegasus lives are all about?
Yeah, I think Leah, I just caught one of Leah's comments saying, I think you were talking about, it might have been you, Barker, saying you've got such a body on a Monday, such a body on a Wednesday doing live, such a body, such a body. And then I think Leah put in, and don't forget, Pegasus is doing a new live on a Saturday all about mental health, which is kind of a plodology type thing, but I think a step further, because he is a counsellor and he's been through shit and he's come out the other side, and because he's been qualified through life experiences rather than on paper, he is now, I think, when we spoke, he told me he was a qualified counsellor. So he's turned his life around now to help other people. So I think that's what his life's going to be about on Saturday. But I think Leah will know more about it than me. That's all I know. The fact he's doing that, and it's about mental health.
Like I said earlier, I don't have a clue or whatever about it. Like, I've never been in that situation. I really don't know. And to comment on a topic like that, I am not clued up enough to be able to comment. I think I'll probably go in and have a listen, but I don't think I'll be able to comment because I just do not have a clue about things like that. I really don't.
No, but we don't know what he's going to say, or
exactly.
It's with it being his first one as well. It could be like a lot of stumbles, like me and Plods. Like and before we did it, we just brief chat. Let's just chat,
Yeah,
people took it the wrong way. The first one, they took it the wrong way.
I don't think
3
they did,
weeks
mate.
in. So his first. I mean, I'll speak to him before Saturday, and he might come on tomorrow, either in the chat or whatever. I'd love him to come on and just give 5-10 minutes, whatever, to explain what his Saturday night's going to be about, and then we can all get a clearer picture and support him, because I've met him, and he's a really timid. He's a shy kind of guy. He won't admitting that,
I've watched him do his own sort of, not a live, but he videoed himself talking about things, and I were really sort of, what's the word? Not moved, but it were, wow, it takes some guts to talk about what you have dealt with.
Yeah,
to come on and broadcast that. So fair respect to the fella. Yeah, I'll have a listen. I'll definitely have a listen. Ryan, that fucking background image, you bastards.
That's why I kind of like. I just.
your timing, Ryan. Your timing, it's all wrong. We're talking about mental health, and you just put a picture of that up.
That's because you're talking about mental health. People are going to get depressed in the chat thinking about their own mental health. So I thought I'd lighten the mood again straight away with a fuck the police.
Cannot argue with that at all.
Forward thinking.
But yeah, I think that's what it's about anyway.
Yeah, I'll have a listen, definitely, without a doubt.
It's like important, really, isn't it? I mean, if things like talk like that helps people from people who are very experienced in it, then fair play to him. I hope it can help a few.
I can't fault the guy, but I can't fault Ryan for posting that either. Oh dear.
I'm looking at hopefully doing a massive project soon, like about mental health and depression and stuff like that. I'm going to post on my other channel. But yeah, I'm going to do a massive documentary about it, and just like talk about me, how I've become me. You know what I mean? How I've come to this situation right here. The stuff I've gone through.
Listen,
I think it's a great thing, mate.
I'm all up for being educated. I really am.
I think it's great, me, because I've worked in it myself in the past, and I know people who come forward and speak about their own experiences has definitely helped more people than people who've not been through experiences but have got the job of trying to help these people.
Yeah,
that's what I think. So
what triggered it was when he came to me and was like, "Oh, you've helped me through so much," and this, that, and the other, and he explained the situation. I was like, "Do you know what? That's just triggered something in me. If I could help more people in more ways, then why not just do a video, a high production video on my other channel that talks about what I've had to go through to get to the position I'm in, because some of the things I've been through and I've seen, might be worse than somebody else's out there. And if it can help them and go, hang on, well, he's somewhere now, he's that person now compared to that shit that he went through. You know, I've not been through that shit. I can still make something of my life. You know,
I think the closest I've ever been to dealing with anything like that was when my son came back from Afghanistan. He came back a changed lad. Well, he came back a changed man.
yeah,
Eventually, he did talk somewhat about things. There was one story that he told me, and I can understand from his point of view how it fucked him up. I'm not going to share it because it's not right. It's sad. It really is sad, and it shows you the barbarity of things that went on out there. But yeah, I saw the change in him. But in all honesty, since he left the army, he come out of that. He has become a better man through his experiences. He's not going to forget about them, without a doubt, but he has become a better man.
yeah,
And you can see it in him, the way that he deals with life. He deals with it one day at a time. He takes it on the chin, and he doesn't give a fuck. He looks after his own family, and that is it. And that's how he does it. He knows what's important now, whereas he didn't understand what were important when he went out to Afghanistan the first time. I mean,
yeah,
Iraq were a learning curve for him. First Afghan tour, that was like another learning curve. He went back for the second time. He knew what he was doing, everything else, and that's what fucked him up with the second Afghan tour.
yeah. That's what I mean. Like you can take so much, and there's a limit. Everybody's human.
Yeah, but he didn't have any help or anything like that when he came back. I suppose they all get like some kind of debrief and everything else when they come back or whatever. Obviously, they all get that, but he didn't get no sort of one-on-one help or anything like that. And for, I would probably say, 6 to 12 months, he probably had issues, but they weren't severe. But I could sort of get into his head and find out what he would, what were going on, and he did kind of open up, but not much. I mean, I still don't know what he went through over there. He still had opened up, so
Sometimes it's harder to talk about, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, I've seen he took pictures over there, he took videos over there. I've seen all them, and I'm thinking, for fuck's sake, if I'd have seen that, been involved with that, and then had to come back home and just carry on as normal, just fucking nowhere at all.
That's it.
Most of them get affected in some shape or form. Most of them, if not all, in wartime, they must do
They've got to do
something
it.
completely different. You know,
Well,
you're not just training and getting ready. It's like when you're out there, it's the real deal.
yeah, it's like he said, when they're trained in basics, which is what they call it, basic training. But when you're actually out there doing what you're trained to do, you learn day by day, and your training goes out the window. It don't even come into it because
Some of it does.
Well,
I mean, like it is drummed into you that much. It is very severe, and it's very difficult. But a lot of it automatic. But when it comes to when they train you how to fire a weapon, and you've got to do it this way and breathe and take your time and make sure you hit that part of the target and distance and wind and all that. In a situation like that, you're gonna just fire from the hip. You're just gonna be, your adrenaline. You'll not think, oh shit, what do I do? And you click, you're dead.
Yeah.
So it's like you automatically just put your finger on that trigger and just fire away from your comfortable position, which is mid-range, mid-body.
My son said to me, he says, imagine what it's like shooting somebody. And I says, I can't imagine that. He says, now imagine shooting half a village. And there you go.
Yeah, I when I was in, there were one guy stuck out, and Welsh fella, and it was first Iraq War, and they didn't allow him to go. And just before everyone went, he was up and down the billet, punching walls like that. And I walked in and I said, "What's the matter, Taffy?" And he said, "The bastards won't let me go." I said, "What do you mean? They're not allowing me to go to Iraq." I said, "Well, what's your problem? You know what I mean? You obviously, they can't let everyone go. People have to stay behind and do the duties here, He said, "Yeah, but I really wanted to kill some." And that was the reason he joined the army. That was it.
That's
And
why he wasn't allowed to go.
but the reason they didn't let him go is because he's been through his training. He's in his trade and he's ready to go. Everyone's ready to go, but not everyone does go. It's selection, and he didn't get selected because he would have been a liability to the group of people he would have been with, because he was just balls out wanted to kill someone, and you can't do it like that. It's got to be strategy and orders and things like that. This guy would have just disobeyed any order. He'd have been totally insubordinate, and he'd have just gone on and done his own thing and put his own men in danger. And that's the reason they didn't let him go. And he couldn't get over that. All he wanted to do was kill somebody. But I'll tell you what, they didn't get rid of him. They kept him in. So there is all kinds, and it's same with other professions as well. But yeah, I saw that. He weren't the only one, but he was the one what sticks out in my mind for being the most frustrated and angry about the fact that he couldn't, go to war, kill someone.
I'll be honest, my son didn't want to go to war. He were absolutely dreading it. And he said all his regiment were the same. They didn't want to go. They were told they were going. And they went over Christmas. And obviously being Christmas, it's an hard thing to sort of miss. And, when you've got a family. And out of the 36 in his squadron, they didn't want to go. Not one of them wanted to go.
Yeah.
But they did. And out of those 36, all 36 of them came back. And out of them 36, all 36 were involved in 3 conflicts over there. So they did well. They did really well.
Yeah. In this side, in that case, most people survive in I don't want to say in the Western. In our case, the Americans, the Britain, all that, there's hardly any deaths compared to the people that we go against, that the wars are against, if you know what I mean. So a lot of things like firepower and numbers and technology and weaponry and, resources and all that, like they've no chance. So we suffer very few deaths now. I mean, if you look back to the world wars, there were like millions of people who died, but now it's rare, because of modern day equipment and resources and intelligence and stuff. So it is sad. But when I've noticed when this latest generation of soldiers, so going back to the early 90s, once they do come out or they're no longer required because of injury or whatever, once they get back out into civilian life, one, they've been institutionalized and it's very hard to adapt back into civilian life because there's been a big gap. I think when I were in, you got 4 weeks leave per year. So even when you went on leave, you were still trying to, you were that trained up and institutionalized. When you went on holiday back home, it was still hard to adapt because you've not been home for like 6 months. and you've got all this new stuff going on in your head to think about, and you can't stop thinking about it. That's the way they put it in you.
My son used to come home on leave, and he used to phone me up. He says, "Right, Dad," he says, "I'm bringing a couple of guys home. Is that all right? Can they crash at yours?" And well, I'm not going to say no. So yeah, they can crash at mine, what have you. And those guys, they were the best people I've ever met. They really were. They were.
I was just saying though, like from that era, like onwards to now, you see a lot of them homeless.
Yeah, you do.
Homeless,
Even now.
no longer required. They get put on the street. Then them who might have a few quid, or have been in a bit longer and they get a bigger pension or whatever, they might be able to live comfortably to a certain degree for so long. But a lot of them, you think, what the hell? You know what I mean? These guys have give up their lives on the line, and they've come out worse off, even though they're still alive. And a lot of them are on the streets. What's going on? You've got all this money's endless to the military, endless. Why are they not sorting them out? But you've got companies like SAFA who can help veterans out and ex-soldiers, and they do, but they only have very little funding.
Yeah. Well, you've got.
For me, they should be looked after properly, comfortably for the rest of their life, because that's what they've done for the. But that's
all
that's the sad bit about it. We don't need you anymore. You're not used to us.
Yeah, it's all politics, mate.
Sort yourself out. You know, we've got new guys coming in, so.
Yeah.
It's crazy world out there. The thing is, there's also like, if that. Afraid to say it, he's my brother, but he's a bit of a dickhead now anyway. But he was always wanted to be in the army, always wanted that like sort of way out. I want to fight for my queen and country. And yeah, since basically 16, he's been at it and at it and at it. Even before, when he was in school, he was doing like boys brigade and all that stuff. And then 16, he was straight in the cadets and he was smashing all that out. And then he joined the army at 18, done all his training, got in, and he become a chef. Obviously, tradesman, he's a chef. And then, as soon as he reached like 21, and his wages were meant to go up like $5,000 a year or something. And literally, as soon as that was about to happen, the turned around and said, "Oh, we have to lay you off." Laid him off, and most of the people he's worked with his age laid him off and just drafted in a new lot. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's how the government worked, mate. That's how they did it. And that ain't a new thing either.
It's like, how sick can you be? Like, luckily enough, he had a trade behind him, the chef, that he managed to come out, do a few jobs and look for a different job. But I'm thinking, nobody fucking deserves that. They've dedicated their life to being in the army, to fighting for queen and country, and you just go, "Oh, now we don't want you because we have to pay you an extra $5,000 a fucking year." What's $5,000 a fucking year?
It's $5,000 less to employ somebody else to do the same job, mate. That's how they think about it.
Yeah, that's it.
It's all politics, mate. My son come out of army, right? He got a lot of qualifications when he went army, right? His sole purpose were he was a dog gunner on Lynx helicopter, right? He's come out of army. Now that qualification he got as a dog gunner is no good in civilian life. No whatsoever. Because you just don't get dog gunners going around in civilian life. Well, not yet anyway, but his training might come in eventually. But
yeah, when we reach the apocalypse.
Yeah. But no, I mean, my son, he's turned into one hell of a man, and the training that he got in the army, the experiences he's had, has made him into the person that he is now. And he has still got the army mentality. He has never, ever lost it. Never lost it.
No, it's true that even if you've only been in a few years, you still get that level. Some things never leave you. My brother was in the catering. He started off in artillery, went into catering for the most of his 26-year career, which is what they call a full whack. I think they allow you to stay on part-time for a couple of years longer. And he left the army straight into a catering job as a chef in civilian life, as a civilian, but on a military camp. He's never left the army. When he were a kid, he were always the one with the stick, the one hiding in a box or with leaves around him. He's always been a soldier, and he's been to them all, even Northern Ireland. And someone's just mentioned, well, the SLR Spiker, yeah, that's the one I had. That was a killer of a weapon, if you know what I mean. Murray Dickinson, the Falklands War, I remember that well, but that's a whole different debate. But I totally understand. The question is, if you want to answer, has anybody done anything about that? Because that was one of the most awful wars for some soldiers that's involved this country going to war over a little island. So I hope he's got help on that, because a lot of things have happened with ex-soldiers because of that war, mentally. Horrible.
Right. My cousin, he were on HMS Sheffield that got sunk over there. He survived, and all he come off with clothes he were wearing and his Zippo lighter with HMS Sheffield logo on it. That's all he come off with. Right, when he come off of that, they were repatriated back to UK, and that was the end of his career. They fucked him all off. They fucked every one of those sailors off after that. That was the end of their service.
Yeah. Reasons for war are deep. It's not what it seems, but Murray, the Falklands, yeah. Simon Weston, he's a prominent name in that war.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he's look him up, guys. It's a long conversation about him, so it's probably worth looking him up instead. And once you see his face, you probably recognise him. It just got burnt to a cinder.
You won't forget him.
Yeah, and he's brought books out as well. So a very interesting, modest, true soldier who wanted to do good, you know. And then
I think he were on Sheffield, or were he at Coventry? I can't remember which.
I can't remember.
I'm sure he were on Sheffield.
Simon Weston, yeah.
I'm sure he were.
Yeah, Susie, yeah. John Smith, who are you? I'm sure that's a tease. John Tracy, how are you doing? Yeah, okay, controversial subject. Neil, you know, it's not my life, that's all I'll say. Ryan's had a break. But...
Spiky Mike, your comment is fucking well out of order. Absolutely disgusting, mate. You ought to be fucking disgusted with yourself, mate.
As you can tell, Biker's very patriotic and passionate.
Look, a comment like that, mate, I think anybody would be.
I know, but Biker, we're talking about Spiky. He's made a mistake there, but he's not like that. We know that. He's just apologised as well. You know Biker, Spiky, come on, and you know it's just Spiky.
Put your mind into gear next time, mate. Right, I accept your apology. Just put your mind into gear next time. Be careful what you say.
He don't mean a bad thing, Spiky. You know that, Spiky.
Right, listen, I'm taking his apology. That's it. But that comment was a bit bang out of order. No, it were a lot of bang out of order.
Yeah. I don't think Spiky would have realised you'd have took that much offence to it and justifiable offence because of.
Sorry, Mrs. was trying to have a go at me, and then realised that I've just unmuted.
That was a good interruption, actually, at that point. So,
Yeah.
It was.
no worries, mate. Bikers passionate and patriotic, and
Let's try and pick up the volume back, light-hearted conversation.
Let's
sorry.
go like that.
I mean, we did gain 10 other viewers during that last 15 minutes, so there is a time to stop, isn't there? So yeah.
So, guys, in the comments, what would you like to talk about, or you two, anything?
Right, Spikey, your apologies accepted, mate. Right, understand, no problem. Right, let's move on. Remember, engage your brain first, mate. Then we sorted. Crack on, fella.
What got said then?
No, not you, mate. It's all right. It's gone with. It's done with. We've dealt with it. It's
Ryan,
fine.
that's a much better picture in your background than the last one. Much better. That is a great picture. That is. Is that just illegally parked, or are they just fucked up?
They fucked up big time. They crashed into a fucking parked car, mate. They crashed into a parked car.
At least they're not on double yellows, are they?
No, but I had to cross double yellows to get there.
Well, there you go, mate. So I suppose they're not on a footpath. They're not on double yellows, so it's legal, isn't it?
No, they're on a fucking wall, mate.
Well,
on the wall, they're on the bonnet of another car.
But that's legal. It doesn't say you can't do that. Susie,
why is Troglodyte spamming in the chat? What's going on here? What's going on?
It's to make me crack off laughing, and I know what they're doing. Pack it in.
Okay. I thought she was beefing someone, and I was going to say, whoa, what's going on?
Leah's asking, what's the number one law that we would change? Wow.
See, I had this question earlier. I wouldn't know. It's a difficult one to think of what law you would change out of the many laws that there is. Because in law, there is things that like contradict each other. Yeah. So you got one law saying one thing, but you get another law saying another thing. So it's like you can do that.
I would rather say, Ryan, it'd be better to change legislation, because that's a preview to law, and if they're putting out a legislation saying this is what's happening, and then if they bring that into law, we're knackered with that thing we disagree with. So I think it's better to have a look at the legislations before they become concrete in law.
I don't think.
I
don't think I would change a law. What I would say, respect the laws that are in place regarding my human rights.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to change a law. Government is, but just what Bikers said, it's kind of fighting for your rights nowadays, isn't it? And this is where they're bringing laws and legislations in to restrict those rights and freedoms, and all that comes into. That's what's happening now, and it's accelerating. And that's what's scary.
But why should you have to fight for laws and legislation that has been instigated by Geneva Convention for years and years and years? Why should you have to fight for that? It's there. It's written down. That is it. That is law. That is legislation. That is regulations. That is whatever you want to call it. It's there. Why should you have to fight for that is written down in paper? Why should you?
Yeah, well, because people are why are they trying to stop it?
But it's not the people that are trying to stop it. It's the people that's in fucking government that are trying.
No, that's what I meant.
Yeah. It's the people that's in government that are trying to override that legislation, those laws that are written down that abide to everybody, and that everybody abides to, or they fucking should do. But obviously nowadays, especially over the last 3, 4, 5 years, it's not respected whatsoever. And you can go right back 40, 50 years, and it has been sort of diluted, and it's gone on and on and on and on. And we're now where we are now. And those fundamental rights that we have as a human being are no longer there anymore. It's been taken away.
And they always bring things in so as to change the laws, which restricts us even further. That's a pattern. That's what they do. They bring things in, whether it's something major or something small, so as to change the law. They do that. That's what they've done with COVID as well. When some things don't need to be changed, they're doing it because of this current thing. Just to restrict us.
Spike, I might just put a decent comment up. Those laws and legislation doesn't help the government bank accounts. No, they don't. But they've brought in line over the last 18 months things that will help the government. And you look at it, you've got all.
Yeah, they do it. They do it very slowly and subtly. But I've noticed recently that they are accelerating more things now. It all surrounds a thing. Yeah, I don't want to bring it up. It's Ryan's live, and
you can't bring it up.
It always leads into one of the main subjects. One of the most biggest interests there are in the world, and we're hardly allowed to speak about it.
You're not.
I've had a strike on my channel.
Please be careful, everybody. Chat about what you actually post as well.
Yeah, please. Do you know what I mean? It's getting ridiculous.
Do not mention the C word.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. Like, I'm surprised I've not had a strike yet, because the amount of times it always gets brought up, always has done, always will do. The amount of places I've gone, and this is why I title things differently now. I don't say this certain thing, that place. I'll say, this, I'll word it something different without using that big C word. And it's not even the C word that we should be more concentrating on.
Yeah.
The big C word that we're concentrating on now, we're avoiding to talk about it because YouTube has got us. But the big C word we should be talking about is cancer.
Well,
that's definitely one of them, Brian. Well, absolutely, and that's one major illness, if not the one that people seem to have forgot about because of current issues, and same with flu and things like that. All of a sudden, these figures of that kind of thing have dropped, and a lot of things don't add up. But we talk about it on Friday, not on Ryan's. Because it can go deep, you know what I mean? It's not fair. And I feel awkward. It's very awkward knowing that I have to be careful about what I say. Why? Yeah. Why do I have to be careful about what I say? And at the same time, they say, of course, you've got your free speech and your human rights and stuff like that. But now it's coming to the but area. But... where it was a done deal, you've got them, and that's it, guys. Go for it. It's like you've still got them, but So in other words, you've not really, have you? You're restricted. You're censored to a certain degree, and that is not fair. And Ryan, please read through, if you've not done already, the YouTube medical misinformation policy. Read through that, and please try not to laugh. It's an absolute disgrace, mate, and that's why I've had 2 videos taken down. When you read it, you won't believe it.
Okay, well.
So this is how bad it's getting.
I read it last night, mate. I think YouTube, you've got a set of people that are sat there, and they are censoring certain words that are mentioned, and they just hit a button and that's it. A bit like Google does, a bit like Facebook does. You mention anything like that, and bang, they take it down. But what they don't fucking do, they don't take down anything that is racist.
And
Yeah,
Speaker's Corner and that one. But Ryan, please read that, mate. It's
yeah,
not
I
long,
will do. I
and
will do.
honestly, you won't believe it.
But
Like
it's a,
it's like the stuff like, yeah, I'm going to mention it because it's in the title anyway. Alex Bellend, big Bellend Belfield, right? I'm not being funny. That guy comes across the most racist twat on YouTube, I think, because he was going on and the way he was saying certain things, he was emphasizing the word black. He was emphasizing people that are black. I'm not being funny, but if I could ever catch a glimpse of him being racist, right, then I will clip that. If anybody in the chat ever catches a glimpse of him being racist, please clip it and send it to me. Right, I do not deal with racists or racist remarks in any sort of way. I hear about it, you hear me get angry. Yeah, I've got two very young black kids. Yeah. You know, I don't want them growing up in a world around racism, but he seemed to have been able to target black people and talk about black people as if they wasn't allowed to do certain things. Now, why his channel hasn't been took down, if that's the way he speaks with 5,000 people watching one of his live streams, then why are we for saying that one C word? Why are we getting strikes?
right. Just sat aside, mate. His channel did get taken down, I think, for a week. It might have been 2 weeks for actually quoting Chris Whitty's comments that were broadcast on live. He got his channel taken down for misinformation. Actually quoting Chris Whitty's comments word for word.
Do you remember the comment?
Oh, geez. It was about a 5-minute comment, mate. He actually read it out, and his channel got taken down for about a week, 2 weeks maybe. I'm not sure, but it got taken down.
Was that like a racist comment or something?
No, it was misinformation.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Not
Or
a
what they class as misinformation.
Yeah, what they class as misinformation that were given out by our government. Right, he quoted that. Right, I'm not sticking up for Alex Belfield at all, but he quoted word for word what Alex Belfield said in the Downing 10 lives, what we used to have every fucking Friday or whatever they were. He quoted it, and they took him down for misinformation that were quoted by our government. Right, he has made the bits I've seen about him. I've never seen him make a racist comment, but he does make reference to persons of darker skinned origin, that type of thing.
Yeah, you can word things in a certain way, can't you?
That's what makes me believe he's a closet racist.
I don't know, mate. I'm not sticking up for him. I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I
know, but between me and you, Eddie, if he said something like that about anyone to do with my children's family, black or white, if he said anything like that in front of us, like on the street, he would have got a slap.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Do you know what I mean? So that, in my eyes, if you know what I mean, it's sort of like, it seems to me he comes across as a very closet racist. Because anything he can latch onto that he can talk about and emphasize black people and emphasize the black person's situation, he will.
I mean, he is making a fortune out of YouTube. Absolute fucking fortune. He's making stupid amount of money. It really is. Every day. Oh, yeah. Every day. I mean, Christ, I couldn't earn in a month what he's earning in a day. But I've seen a clip about Buzztex. Apparently Buzztex phoned in last night or whenever they were on, I don't know.
Yeah, last night. I uploaded the clip.
Did you? Right, that's it. Well, I saw it earlier, but he ran somebody else's feed. Oh God, how's this I'm going to have to word this correctly. Belfield didn't let him get a word in edgeways, but what Belfield said, in all honesty, I thought was correct at the time.
Yeah.
Now, that's my opinion. That's all it is. It's my opinion. I'm not knocking Bud sex whatsoever. He phoned in, he wanted to have a chat, and he got shut down with shit. He won't let him have a word in edgeways.
Yeah.
But I think what Belfield said is correct. About putting his family at risk and everything else. Yeah. I'll hold my hands up to Belfield for that one.
But do you think he is putting his family at risk?
I do, mate. I do. I've said it from beginning.
What do you mean? Like, you think I'm putting my family at risk by doing this? Or
right, you're all putting yourself at risk.
In a way that the police can target us. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh God.
See, I'm trying to understand it so nobody can say you've said something you haven't said. If it's more explained, then people can understand where you're coming from.
Right. I'll put it in my perspective from my point of view, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't do what you guys do, right? I admire you for what you do and the content you do and what you're trying to prove. I totally respect and I totally agree with. Could I do it? No, because I wouldn't want to put my family in a position where I could be targeted and they could be targeted by the police for what I was doing.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Does that make sense, mate?
Yeah. I fully see your point, but you see, when you said something earlier, it was like, people could have taken it the wrong way. So,
no,
you know what I mean. But yeah, I fully understand what you're saying. This is why in my private life I've had a lot of shit from certain people for doing what I do. But at the end of the day, even my mum turned around at the beginning and was like, "You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do this." Then she understands why I do it. She's watched a couple of my videos and she's gone, "Right, okay, I get it now."
I totally agree with what you guys are doing, and I will back every one of you up, even Mustex. And I'll be honest, he's not my favorite person, but I will back everybody up.
Yeah,
because I totally agree with what you are doing. But there's got to be a way in how you do it in a less antagonistic way. If that will try and help things. Now you've got a bunch of guys out there that do it without the antagonism. You've got a bunch of guys that go there solely for the antagonism. I ain't going to mention names. We all know who they are.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Right. So stick with what you're doing. I'll back you up 100%, no matter what you're doing. Those guys that are out there just for an antagonistic trip or whatever you want to call it, I'll still watch them, but I won't back them.
No, that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, the people that are going out there causing the problems deliberately are the ones that are making content. And I mean, it's human nature to like confrontation. It's human nature. People love confrontation. You have confrontation on YouTube, it's gonna bang. There was a whole big famous YouTubers with diss tracks and cussing each other. Boom, bang. You know what I mean?
Right. I've seen quite a few orders. I've seen AB, I've seen Dina, I've seen yourself. Right, you go out there with the good intentions and you'll get the confrontation that you didn't want, but you deal with it. Right, so you're not going out to antagonize.
No.
Right, you get certain auditors that go out there purposely to antagonize. To get the confrontation. There's a difference. A massive difference.
Like I say, I fully understand where you're coming from. I get it. Like I say, people did. I mean, it could be just for clout. It could be just for fame. That the reason they're going out there deliberately causing the problem. Them people that obviously we have spoke about privately before. It's like they're going out there causing this problems, making the police or the security guards or whoever they're approaching at the time look bad. But also, if you read into it deeply and you think, well, I'm in this organizing community, I'm close, and you can see that they're doing that deliberately. They're just doing it for views, and that's what it is. You get fame hungry at that point.
Yeah, but at the same time, right? Take you and Kat in that shopping mall.
Yeah,
I forget where it was. Right, you weren't out there to antagonise. They came to you and antagonised you. You reacted accordingly, politely, everything else, same as Kat did.
Yeah.
Right, that is the difference between going out to antagonise and to get a confrontation that is amicable and sensible and whatever.
Yeah. See, I'm glad you picked that
Give me a
video.
minute, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. See, I'm glad you picked that video out of all of them of mine to go for, because when I was in that situation, as soon as they started approaching me and the way they was talking, I was like, right, well, I'm going to test them here. Right, I'm not. They've already approached me. They've already started. That the engagement's already there. So regardless of what happens next, you know what I mean. But I'm going to test them here. So I spoke to them as nice as I could be, and that's how I tested them. Can I just use the toilet? Rah rah rah. Why won't you just let me use the toilet? Oh well, I'll walk this way then. And I've done things nicely without being angry and causing arguments and a big kickoff in the place, and then got ejected. And that's what I mean. I'm glad you've picked up on that, because you've seen other people that have been in situations similar that have just started shouting. That's not the way to do it.
I've never seen one of your audits, mate, where you have come across as antagonistic whatsoever.
Thank you.
Same as Dean. I haven't, mate, and that's it. It's not a compliment; it's a fact, and that is it. But
I'm just glad it comes across that way, because that's what I'm deliberately doing.
Yeah.
I mean, if people want to say I'm antagonising them by going there in the first place, then you can say that. But it's not that. If I go to somewhere, right, like I did yesterday, I went somewhere, and that video is coming out soon, but I went somewhere and it literally passed. A couple of passes I've had recently. I'm still posting the videos.
Yeah, why not?
But it's like...
I mean, it's like, you watch Plod's videos, right? Yeah, he goes out videoing everything or what have you, right? He's so polite, he's very clued up. I suppose you could say that filming outside a police station is antagonizing, but it's a legal right to do that, right? But when the confrontation starts, the politeness there then steps in, right? If you're polite, when they come out to question you and you keep that politeness going and everything else, you're not being antagonistic. It's them that are forcing that antagonism over.
Yeah, that's it.
An auditor for auditor, I don't care if you disagree with me, mate. Not a clue. You've got your own opinion, mate.
Yeah, that's it. Like I say, if I disagreed with him, auditor for auditor, I'd tell him. We'd have a discussion about it. It's all about debates on this channel. You can have a healthy debate with somebody if you want to. You can put your side across. They can put their side across.
Yeah, auditor. I'm putting my side across. That's my opinion. How I see things. Everything else. If it's not your opinion, mate, that's fine.
That's what I mean. Like I say, a few people might disagree with you, Eddie, but you've explained your point fully now. That's understandable. So it's, what I mean. People can either disagree or agree.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I speak my mind. I'm honest and everything else. If I don't like somebody, I will say so, but I won't mention the name. Yeah. Because I don't think that's fair, because they're not here to defend themselves.
Yeah.
If they're on the chat, then I could have a conversation with them, and I would probably crucify them. But they're not on the chat, so I'm not going to mention the name because it's not fair.
James, how you doing?
But yeah,
And Jaden, thank you for thanking us three as well. Thanks very much.
yeah. So trying to put a good show together for you guys, and it's a good one so far. It is a good one so far. Smashed like button. And what likes are we on now?
Well, you got 40 watching, mate.
40 watching. How many likes? Let's have a look.
41 likes.
41 likes. Oh, look at that.
Is that all?
Me
What they're
go.
playing at?
Look at me go. See if we can get 50 likes, guys. See if we can smash the like button.
Mate, it's nearly past my bedtime. I'm going to finish this fag and I'm going, mate.
Oh, yeah. Don't blame me, mate. Don't blame me. It's a good conversation to have with you, though, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I always like coming on, mate. No,
Eddie,
what,
I
mate?
did. I can't upload anything until next Tuesday. But when I went to Blackpool, I went through this market, Bonny Street Market, and there was this brilliant stall, and it had all these belt buckles on it. You know, the really big ones.
Yeah.
And you got, you know, the Elvis ones and the football club ones and things like that. And there was a Harley Davidson one, you know, with the eagles on it, I think, and the engine bit. And right at the side of that was a skateboard. So I zoomed in, I went, biker, blah, blah, blah. That's for you. And, oh, hang on. Slightly went across, and there was this little skateboard. And I kind of said, no, I think you're on that kind of transport now. So sorry about that. I've not uploaded it. I might not do now. Just thought I'd mention that, you know.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned it, you bastard. I'm sorry, but you absolutely.
I just thought with you failing with the moped, you might have just downgraded a bit more and gone to the skateboard, and then maybe you can work your way back up again to a decent bike.
No, after the skateboard, he was getting them fucking Heelys.
Absolutely.
You know you can get me back tomorrow, mate. You know you always get me back on it. So tomorrow,
utter pair of bastards. You really are.
Just thought we'd leave you with that while it's your bedtime, you know.
I'm not going yet now. You can fuck off. I'm going to give you some right abuse now. You can bollocks, pair of you.
Okay, not the skateboard, the moped.
You can fuck off with moped and all.
Okay, now.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, good.
Tomorrow, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I'm going to give you some right shit tomorrow, mate. I am. I'm going to give you some real grief.
Oh, yeah, it's Friday tomorrow.
It's not on my channel. It's not on my channel.
Susie.
That's right, Ryan. I've been struck off till next Tuesday. I can't post, live stream, upload. I can't touch my channel till next Tuesday.
Yeah, because you're posting about me, you twat. That's what's up. Susie, pack it in. I'm not Moped Eddie. Stop it.
Whatever you do, guys, do not spam that chat with Moped Eddie.
Yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't do that, guys.
Just leave it out. Don't even bother trying. No point. Don't bother spamming it with Moped Eddie.
No. Please, yeah, please do. Please do.
Susie, come on, what I said. I mean,
yeah. Please do spam it because these pair of bastards are fucking making you do it.
No, I mean, come on, don't spam it, guys.
Mate, you know,
Eddie, auditor for a bit of a toss pot. I think that's not a bad comment.
I think it's shit.
Pegasus is in there. Yay.
Fucking Moped Eddie.
Why are you still spamming that chat? With Moped Eddie?
I wonder why.
Ridiculous that is, guys.
It's outrageous. I can't understand why. You pair of twats.
You shouldn't have left that bike in Southport, mate. I told you I'd bring it with you, but no. You had to just lay there, didn't you?
I did, mate.
It's payback for last week, you and Indy. You've had a right go at me for a good hour.
I never did.
You slated me.
I never did.
I did stand a chance.
Yes, Pegasus
I don't know who it was
in
last,
the
but
chat.
Indy, stop spamming the chat. I don't know who kind of what made you do this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who prompted him? Who prompted people to spam the
I
chat?
don't know. It's Ryan's life. It's nothing to do with me.
No,
I didn't. I said not to. I said not to.
you did, Ryan. I saw you when you nodded your head.
Yeah, I told him to back. Yeah, it's all Ryan. This.
Yeah.
He is allowed. It's his channel, but still a bit out of order. But yeah.
Yeah. A bit of backup as well there, Dino. I think, don't you?
Yeah, but
you
can't help the chat. You can't help the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but.
No, I just stayed here like this.
You've got no fucking butts left, mate.
Yeah, but
you haven't. You've got none left. All your butts have gone.
Yeah, but no.
That isn't Spiky.
Spiky Mikey, you gonna talk or we
It's not Blue. It's not our Blue.
Is that me, Blue? Am I on, Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, I've done it right. There we go. Hiya, Ryan. It's your opinion. Hiya, Dino, Blue. You all right, mate? And Biker Eddie, hello there, sir. I'm terribly sorry if I offended you earlier. That was didn't my genuine intention. It's just I wasn't disingenuous with my apology either. That was sincere.
Listen, mate, I accepted your apology.
No problem, mate.
Not a problem, mate. We moved on. You apologised. End of. I'm done with it. That's all I wanted, mate.
Not a problem. I thought I'd come and say hello, guys.
Good evening.
Yeah, nice one, mate.
Good evening. Been an interesting chat. It's been an interesting chat this evening.
Yeah, it has. It has a long, interesting one.
Yeah, it's been interesting, up and down. It's been a piss take up and down. It's been a piss take for the last fucking 10 minutes.
I noticed that one.
It's your own fault.
Yeah.
It's your own fault.
Yeah, those two pair of bastards in chat now.
That's why I come on, Eddie, cheer you up.
Mate, I'm always cheered.
Yeah, I know that.
Seeing my beautiful face, that's what it is.
That's what it is, mate, yeah.
Yeah, I seen a moped for sale in the paper the other day. 50 quid for a moped.
Yeah,
are you going to buy it, then?
Go steady, mate. Be careful where this is going.
Right, I don't know. This is where I'm going to be nice now, Eddie. I was thinking of you the other day. You've heard of the Mac Lads at all?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's a band from Macclesfield in Cheshire, right? They're called the Mac Lads. And they have this pub called the Nag's Head. Now, this Nag's Head is known for it's a biker pub, Eddie.
All right.
Anyway, we went to see a band there a couple of weeks ago. And while I was there was like a big, like a big three-wheel trike and all sorts of bikes outside. And the band was playing, and they have a big photo gallery that goes through the pub with all the bikes that have ever been there in. There's some absolute belters on there, like going back to the Triumph T100, the T120 Bonnevilles, and some rat bikes and all sorts of stuff, trikes, big thing. I took some pictures for you, and I actually took them thinking of you.
Excellent, mate. Are you going to post them?
I don't know how to post them for you.
Right. Leah, post my chat up. You can post them on my community, I think.
The only way I know how to do it is email my pictures. I know how to email pictures.
So email it to me, and I'll make a whole video of the pictures slowly fading in and out and going all by myself, and just tag Biker in it.
Utter bastard. Yeah, spike it. Right, email to Ryan. Let him do his fucking editing. Let him have his time.
Yeah.
Let him do it. Yeah,
I love some of that. Is your email on your channel, Ryan? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah, I'll find
Inquiry.
it. Yeah. Claire knows what she's doing.
Ryan Inquiries 8@gmail.com.
Yeah, Claire knows what she's doing with it.
Fire him off to Ryan. Let him do his little bit. I mean, I must admit, he does well. I've given him some shit over the last few weeks, months. So yeah, I've got to take it on chin. So yeah, do it, mate. Let him do his bit. Ryan, you need to go to the gym, mate. There's fucking not there. You've got, mate. You got some fucking bits of cotton hanging out of that t-shirt.
Not even tensing.
Yeah, look like two bits of white pieces of cotton hanging out of your shirt.
Yeah, they're my arms, mate.
Are there?
Yeah,
Not some cotton.
Yeah,
need some bulking up, lad.
fucking do that.
You're bigger than me and Dean O'Brien, anyway.
Everyone's bigger than me. 9 stone wet through, that's all I am. 5'6".
Mate, piss yourself, you gain a stone.
Yeah, I'm only 5'5" myself.
I'm only 6 foot.
But size means nothing.
I know, Dino.
Hey, I'm 6 foot and 2 inches, and that's 2 different measurements.
2 inches makes a difference, mate.
Yeah, he's a big guy, is Ryan.
I don't think you got it, did you?
I did. I got it, mate.
No worries, Pegasus. Yeah, anytime you want. I know we've got something slightly planned, but yeah, we'll talk about that. And we mentioned you Saturday night earlier, so are you still doing that? I kind of explained a little bit, but we'll join you on that if we can, for a bit.
If you're doing it, Pegasus, I will be listening in. I won't be joining in, but I'll be listening in. I don't know anything about what you will be discussing, but I will listen in and I will gladly take on board whatever content you may have. I will listen in, mate. So yeah, I will be there.
Yeah, good luck with it, mate. We'll support you on it. It's not easy doing a live to start with, but especially deep subjects and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
right, guys.
If I'm free, I'll jump on. If I'm about cutting about.
Right, guys. I need to piss seriously, and then I'm going to go to bed because if I don't have a piss, I'm going to piss bed anyway. So I'm going now. Right, Ryan. Been a good night tonight. I'm glad you came on StreamYard.
Thank you. No worries, mate. No worries.
And it's helped you big time looking at these stats at the moment. Right, so yeah, good stuff, mate. I will catch you again, mate. Right, Dino, I will see you tomorrow evening. I don't know what time I'll be on, but I will see you tomorrow evening.
Right. It'll be on someone else's channel, but
yeah, I know, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will give you some fucking stick tomorrow, mate. Right.
I can ban you. You know that.
You can, but you won't.
I would never do that. I will definitely deserve it tomorrow. So please get it off your chest. Let's get it out the way, and then then we can carry on like we do. But yeah, honestly, biker, so can't wait.
Well, we just see how it goes, mate. But yeah, you'll be aware. Right, see you all.
You'll give us so much to look forward to, Dino.
Right, good night, all. Good night, chat. It's been excellent tonight.
Good night, God bless, Eddie.
Right.
Cheers.
Take care, all.
Take care, boy.
Oh gosh, yeah. Sparky, rare, very rare. That you come on, right? It's good to hear you. Yeah.
Ryan's in it. It's the first time I've been on Ryan.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good, laddie, Ryan.
Yeah, I do my best. I do my bit. I cut about. I do my bit. It's like I've said though several times. There's been a couple comments earlier when we was talking, right? Something about Ryan respects all auditors or is out with all auditors and that. I'm like, yeah, because we are a community together. We're all looking for the same image. in the world. So at the end of the day, I'll stand up for anybody in this community that's got the right path, the same path as me. You know, to change the world into a better thing. You know what I mean? So sorry, I'm getting tired, so I'm rambling a bit.
I agree with that, Ryan. That's positive, very positive.
Yeah, you're right, mate. The community, it is growing. We mentioned it earlier, like more and more people are meeting up, and it's not by accident.
No.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who just want to get in touch with each other. And
By networking.
Yeah, absolutely, Sparky. And once you get to meet up with people and talk more to them in private, and when you actually physically meet up, you do get to get that gut feeling using your senses. You get to know people, and then rather than be immature about things and try and hang on to people who you're not really on the same wavelength as, move on and keep meeting these other people, and that little group of like-mindedness will grow within people. And then you can call it a community. You know, but don't expect everyone who's in it for the same cause, if you like, because of different styles. Don't think everyone will get on, because they simply will not.
Well, you're correct, Dino. That progression is divisional. Everybody's got their own tastes and requirements.
Yeah. But as long as everyone knows it's all for the same thing, even like I've always said, you know, disagree or whatever, if you respect it, even if you don't like that person, respect that person and just try and move on. You know, if that person's not for you, but this person is, then, you know, get to know this other person better, you know. Go off your vibe and you gut instinct. But for me, it's been important meeting up with many YouTubers, and we have formed we are still forming a group of people, even though many other people have been within it. Some people whittle out and go their own direction, but you still get this little core of people who, we all understand each other. We're all on this similar wavelength, and we kind of do stick together.
Exactly.
Not 24/7, obviously, but in private, meeting up, sorting something out for next time, talking about it, meeting up.
As long as we've got the provision to do that. As long as we're not being curtailed, or we're not being stifled, or we're not being eroded, it gives that provision to grow as a community. And
we need to stick together, you know, because some people can be torn. Like I might not get on with someone, but this other person might do. But we feel closer to each other, and it's a bit weird sometimes. But I just think meeting up with people, and it is happening. If you look at Plod and Serial Killer, Joe Public, Taking Your Rights Back, they've all been meeting up with each other, similar wavelength, you know. And it's like a new wave to me, I believe. Seeing all these new guys coming up, they're doing well, and they're actually communicating with each other rather than just like selfishly going off doing their own things, whether it be just for like likes and subs and money or whatever. No, it's for the cause, isn't it, really? So.
Yeah, we're only 20 minutes away on the train from you, Dino.
Yeah, sound. I've always said, whenever time permitting, I'll meet up with anybody, me. You know, I've had loads of people saying meet up and stuff. Yeah,
we'll go for that nice vegan sausage breakfast.
Sounds good to me, that, Blue.
It's right.
Yeah.
Ryan, thanks for having us on, bro.
No worries, mate. No worries.
I'm going to leave you with this Badlands and Dino now.
All right, mate.
Pleasure to speak to you. There's one thing I wanted to say before I went, and I was your 571st sub.
Was there?
Yeah, 571st, and Claire was your 572nd.
Oh,
you beat
cheers,
to it,
thank you.
Right.
So, just to let you know, we've been with you for a while, Mama.
Oh, nice one, mate. Nice one. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
I'm
Cheers.
loving your stuff anyway, buddy. Good on you.
Cheers, Badlands.
Yeah, it's
Ah,
a
get
good
a pint of
support.
heavy.
I'm thinking about doing one myself. I've got loads of corruption stories that the police have done to me myself.
Oh, yeah.
It needs to get out, by the way, you know, and I'm glad that there's people out there. I've been watching audits for years, and he's really are doing a good job. It's just, I don't know, we need to go and do something more. We need to show them what we are going to stand up bigger into. A bit more than what we are.
I think it's coming.
I think personal stories is the one that gets you're more motivated. Like when I went to Leicester and I'd done the personal stories that I did there, it kind of drove me, and I thought, the fuck, you know, I've got a thing here. I can remember this. So if you used to start on personal stories, then you could go far.
Well,
We'll take you down a rabbit
been
hole,
in
won't it?
prison 20, and I'm no proud of it, right? Half the time it's my fault being stitched up. Know what I mean? Just because I go on a road a wee bit, they're driving by.
Yeah.
Fucking handcuffed on me, you know what I mean? Know what I mean? It's not fair.
Well, I know what you're saying, mate. I know what you're saying.
Different breed up your end, aren't they, Scott?
Oh, they're a different breed. Aye, definitely. They're notorious, mate. They're not right at all. They need put down more than anybody. I think it's
start
because
wearing
they're
a
all
body
blind
cam?
now, isn't it? You talk about me?
When are they going to start wearing the body cam up there?
I'll just put one on my bike helmet and just drive about. I'll need to get one. I've no bought any. I've no bought. I'll just use my phone at the moment, no. Because I've got work in that to deal with. So as soon as I get some
Better if the
subscribers up.
police wore them, though, wouldn't it?
Say that again, sorry.
Be better if the police wore them.
Oh, aye, that's right. I've moved from Scotland now because of the police.
Oh,
That's the
you
reason
come.
why I've come south of the border, mate. Literally just down the road for south of the border. I'm only in Newcastle, so it's not far.
No,
Just to
not
get
far.
peace for the, it's just to get peace for the bastards.
And still close to the family.
Say that again, sorry.
And still close to the family.
I've got my son still up in Glasgow, so it's a bit hard, know what I mean? But I'm glad I've got the bike, so I could just drive up and see him come back then. But I'll tell you one of the stories if you want.
Aye, can do.
What to start with? What one do I start with? Right. My ex-partner got raped. Half her ex, so-called, got raped, right? She came up to my house the night it happened. The police took her away, done all your mad tests and examinations and stuff like that. And then she's phoned me back up after they were finished with her. And turned her and says, "Is it alright if I come up and stay?" And it's got, "Aye, of course it is." So she's came up and stayed, but she's got kids. So her family was phoning saying, "Oh, she has to come down and watch her kids, or we'll be up to take her off your house and all that." And I was like, "You're not coming up to my house, but no, but I'll try and wake her up because you've sleeping at the time." But they were constantly phoning me and messaging me and stuff. So I phoned her a taxi, put her in a taxi, got her home, and all of a sudden I got a phone call. And she says, "I feel suicidal and stuff like that. I'm not wanting to go home. I can't deal with going home." So I'm scared, right, just walk the opposite direction. So I've hung up and I've phoned the police. I've asked them for their help, obviously thinking because she's all over, like their records and stuff that's just happened to her and stuff like that, they would obviously understand. But no, the police weren't interested, no. And I was shouting at them and stuff like that. And I was scared, look, I need to come off this phone. If you are not going to help what can help for me, I'm going to go and look for her myself. But what do you call it? I've went down to her area and I was fighting with a couple of boys in her area, but I've ran away. At that point, no, to go and look for her, I was more worried for her safety. So I've jumped into her back garden and I've looked in a shed to look for a weapon to defend myself. And then all of a sudden, man, they must have been doing that area due to the fact of me phoning and them coming down to look for her and see if she was all right and stuff. But they've grabbed me, handcuffed me, and they've driven me to the nearest train station in an empty car park, and they've put me in a black-toot Jeep. See the black-toot Jeep? The black-toot Jeep had a hold all, a bag, a hold all, with plastic sheets, man. They were threatening to murder me, telling me what I'm only causing this trouble because of the fact my missus didn't want me meet me at the shop. So I've ended up getting 6 months for looking in a shed. You know what I mean? Shocking, isn't it?
Fucking mad one, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. Leah, good night, Leah.
Yeah, good night, Leah. Thank you very much for tonight.
Nice 6 months for that, man.
Yeah, 6 months you could have done without, wasn't it?
Definitely.
Fucking, those pigs for you, man. I like bacon, I like pork, I like pigs on the end of my fork.
That's the first time I've heard of that one.
I like pigs on the end of my fork.
I don't want one of them fucking. I wouldn't want that bit of bacon on my plate, one of them. It'd be fucking stinking bit of pig that.
Are you finding it in Newcastle then, mate?
Quiet, mate. I love it. I love it, man.
It must be a big relief for you, going off what you just said,
Best place I've
like.
ever lived. Oh, definitely. The police have just got it in for me up there. You get me? It's a lot different. I don't get bothered off the police or nothing. They walk by
I
me.
mean, what's been the problem with you? I mean, why have you been,
I think it was.
hassled
I think I've just found out that I've got ADHD. So I've always had issues with my anger and stuff like that through school with my mum and dad and stuff like that. And I've always been in problems with the police or social work or something like that. You know what I mean? So I've just been antisocial. So I think I've just carried it on and made things worse. I've known how to.
Do you get like just easily pissed off at some situations? Like, do you think that might be one of your?
I wouldn't
I
say I'm
don't
easily
know.
pissed off. It's not that I'm easily pissed off if I'm wrongly accused, of course. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
If somebody points a finger and starts bullying me, I'm going to bite back into it. Know
Yeah,
what I mean?
sure, man.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit and take a shit. But the thing is, they always win. So I've learned just to shut up and move on. Because I'm not
This is
going to
it, and you shouldn't see. You shouldn't have to do that, should you? That's the frustrating bit, isn't it? You should be able to say what you want because of the way you've been treated or whatever, even if it's just stating an opinion for whatever reason, even if you've not been wound up, and they're trying to stop us from showing our emotions really and stating our opinions.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous, man. Yeah.
They try to say that they take mental health issues into consideration. They don't at all.
No.
Well, especially in Scotland anyway. They make up stuff about you up there, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, aye.
I mean, it's same here as well. It's pretty much same everywhere with that similar system, whether it's here or America or wherever. It's
just because I've never really had any hassle with the police down here. You know what I mean? I've got into trouble before. You know what I mean? Down here, and it's a lot lenient. It's a lot. What I would have done down here, I would have got time up there. Do you get me? It's a lot more lenient. The law down here.
yeah. I've heard a lot of people who've had involvement with Scottish police and the fact that they've got slightly different laws. I'm not sure what section of the law it is up there, but it's like basically they can just, as long as they have reasonable suspicion of any crime, they can come up and search you.
They can search you for any purpose at all.
For anything. It's like, I don't like the look of him, I'll search him.
They don't need a see like down here you need reasonable doubt, as you said. Up there you don't, because it was a new law that was passed because of the knife crime that was up in Scotland. So anybody could get stopped, anybody at all.
They just pick and choose, yeah. Absolute ridiculous,
So can you give us a wee favour and tell me how's the bet? Sorry, it was there.
No, but sad story, really. But you know, if you're feeling settled now, you know.
No, definitely. I honestly live in the middle of nowhere. It's just outside Newcastle. I stay in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere. I've got 5 neighbours, don't get any hassle at all. I look at my back garden, it's just horses. I look at my front, it's just goats and sheep. You know what I mean? So it's nice, quiet. I've started to calm down in life after I've moved away from
nice.
Scotland. So,
Out of the tenement.
what?
Tenements. I think of Scotland, I think of tenements.
Aye, tenements,
Right.
flats in it, tenement flats.
Yeah.
I'm in what I'm in a up and downstairs house in the middle of nowhere. But aye, sorry. What's the best way to go about making a YouTube channel?
Just
Go
create
on,
a Google account, sign into it on YouTube, and then it like sort of generates a channel for you under that name, and then you can set up a YouTube channel. Like click on your icon with your name and change the pictures and stuff like that, and then just post videos basically.
Right, alright, it's just I've got one, it's just like getting like subscribers and stuff like that. Does that just come naturally or what, or do you need to go and hunt for them or whatever, or what get shout outs for yous or
It'll all come natural, but you'll get help from fellow YouTubers as well along the way.
Definitely,
nice one. I might start my new audit tomorrow. No, I'm gonna
Look, mate, but go for it. If you think you've been ill-treated, which going off what you've said you have, and you feel like exposing or trying to justify your injustifications through how you've been treating that, try and get it up there on camera, or even
Put it
just
on
do a
camera,
live
like
stream
Dino
talk about
said.
it.
I think my first one will be up in Scotland, so I'm going up at the end of the month to see
Get
my
it
wee
up
boy.
there, mate. Yeah.
Awesome. I'll be getting a few.
You'll be
calls.
surprised how if you've been wrong done by, right, you'll be surprised how much support you get. If you put some content up and it shows people how wrong done by you've been, you will get massive support from that. And you can kick on from there.
No,
Yeah,
nice
people
one.
will relate to it.
But yous all got your YouTube channels. I know Ryan has. I watch Ryan all the time. But about your two, you got channels, aye?
Badlands, you sound like me, mate. You sound like me, man. I have a YouTube channel so I can talk on YouTube and be part, but mine was just music originally. I only ever did music. I do music. I don't have any videos or anything like that up. I mean, I've got 9 subscribers now. And I don't even have a channel.
They're getting there.
To comment, you need a channel. You don't have to put
That's
any
right.
content up, but if you want to get any message out there or show people injustice and things you're going through and things like that, mate, get it up there. Get it up there. There's loads of people who want to see it and they'll support you as well.
Yeah, it's
Just
that genuine thing.
expose as much as you can. You'll be an addition to everyone else who's trying to do the same thing. You just be an extra team member, and no one will judge you on it. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, that's fine. It's just all the trolls. I don't care about the trolls. I really don't. But Buzzcock or something. What's his name? BuzzTech or something.
BuzzTech, yeah.
He was getting death threats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I couldn't hack that. I would go to the guy's door. I couldn't follow myself. I couldn't stop myself. I would need to go to the guy's door. Just don't. Only thing is, you need to worry about if I've got family and stuff like that, innit?
That's what comes with having a channel as well. You're going to get all kinds of things thrown at you, death threats as well. Because I've had one, and I'm a nothing channel. I'm nothing compared to a lot of other people doing the same thing. So God knows what they get. But yeah, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. You know what I mean?
I think you were number 20 in Ash's poll, weren't you, Dino?
I don't know. Kat brought something up, and
I think Kat beat you, yeah.
Yeah, well, she would. You know what I mean? It's no, I
Ryan,
don't expect me
I
anywhere.
don't know where you were on it, man.
You are?
In Ashes Pot, I think you were top 20 as well, were you?
I don't know, mate.
I put it to
We're
the
not
poll.
bothered, Ryan, are we? It's like we're both number one to ourselves.
No, I know that, Dino. But it was just a giggle. I mean, Marty Blackburn came about number 45th.
Really?
Yeah.
So it depends. Like if Ash has put it up on his channel, so it's like most of the people who've seen that, like his viewers and that,
All the
they've probably never heard of me. Or yeah. No, it's nice to be in the top. What was I in the top 50?
The top 20.
Top 20, right? That'll do. I'm happy with that.
But he did the top 50.
Oh, that's nice then to get in the top 20 out of 50.
Yeah, but Cat beat both you and Ryan.
All right, don't rub it in. Come on, I thought we were friends.
It's all right. I got called the second best looking auditor after Live Free.
Yeah, well, that's looking, Ryan. Yeah.
The thing is, right, I'll take that. Yeah, and I'll run with that. Because
wait till I get my channel up and running.
Because she must have been drunk when she looked at Live Free. Just a slight dig there. I don't even know if she's in.
Best look at a bad bunch.
Yeah, good one. Who thinks Ryan's the number one pin-up of all auditors? Come on and be honest, right? Because he actually thinks he is, but personally, you know, I think he's at least number. Anyway, I'm not going through that one.
I'm not the best at anything. I'm just doing my bit. That's all I'm doing. Thanks.
You've kept that picture for a while, haven't you, Ryan? With leaning against the fence.
Yeah. I've had that picture for a long time.
Yeah, good man. Keep it. I don't like it when people change pictures.
No, it kind of messes.
You can do what you want. It's your thing, right? I'm just saying it confuses me when people change the pictures. I don't. I've never changed my picture in my life.
It looks like a different channel if I was to change.
You have tonight, Spike, haven't you?
No, mate. That's always been me. I've never come on like this. I always normally do it. Yeah.
You blue one, your blue logo.
No, that's me. That's what I come in chat.
Ah, right. I'm with you now. Right. This is your channel logo. Right.
This is my logo for, I don't know, to get in this live show.
Right.
But I had to change it. I used to just have an S for Spiky Mike, like Google give me.
Yeah.
And then I got a mad troll called Mikey Spike. and they would just copy. And then I think it was Kat and you had said after I'd been on yours, she'd change your thingy picture. So I took a personal picture that had a lamp next to my head because it was blue.
Yeah.
And stuck that out and kept that.
Anyway, it's good for your voice, mate. Honestly, I remember the first time you popped your head on. I think it was My Live. You and Claire. No, that was it. You came on, and I had no idea Claire was with you.
You're an exclusive, didn't
it? And it was like Claire and Spike and Claire. I had no idea. And then next thing, she went.
Yeah.
You went. That's Claire, and I went. No way, Claire Redwood. It's like,
I actually thought Spiky Mikey was Arthur Thompson when I started talking before I read his name. It sounds like him, doesn't
it? See, she's there right now, look. That's Claire Redwood, guys. There you go.
You're a lucky man, Mike. You're a lucky man.
Oh, I am just.
She's mellow as well, is Claire. She's been on My Live a few times and sat there just chilled out and talking for half an hour, like just.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Honestly.
Badlands.
Right.
Did you say, is that the name of your channel? Badlands.
That's the name of my channel.
Quick break.
Okay. Oh, quick look
I just got a song that I done for my missus on it. That's it. If you want to be my first subscriber.
Well,
Guys, I'm going to leave you with it, Ryan. Thanks for having me on.
no worries, mate.
Bad man. Catch you on the flip side, guys.
I can't hear you, sorry.
Sorry, mate. My phone, I dropped my phone.
No, it's all good.
There you go, that's better. Ryan, nice to have met you again. I mean, see you on your live.
Yeah, mate. See you in a bit, mate.
See you in a bit, buddy.
Mike, are any good? Cop Watcher 2, I know that guy, he's all right.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hiya, my man, you all right?
All right, hang on. Who am I talking to? I'm trying to see the names. I'm half blind. So who is it?
Spikey.
Mate.
Hello, Spikey. All right, Ryan.
All right, mate. How are
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. So I've been dying to get onto your channel because I ain't spoken to you before, so I thought I'd come over and say hello.
you? All right.
I've been watching some of your videos over the last few months.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're pretty good. You're one of the top lot at the moment, I suppose.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, and I like Dino. Dino's out of this world. Spikey, and I like Catwoman. I think Catwoman is amazing. It's good when you two are together,
Yeah.
and when Dino and Catwoman's together as well. So yeah, it's
She
it is
keeps
good.
leaving me for Ryan, but she always comes back.
Yeah.
She'll always come back to her husband.
No, hang on, Ryan. Come on, there.
But
Really?
hey, Dino,
All
can
these
I ask you a
people fighting
question?
over cat, you know what I mean? But of
Dino, can I ask you a question?
course you can.
Know when you was in London,
Last time,
when you walked
yeah.
around the MI6 building,
Yeah.
you didn't get no reaction from anyone, did you? No one came out, no one
Nope.
spoke to you.
Nothing. We got all the way. We went all the way around.
Yeah, but when I think it was, who was it down there? I think it was Live Free or someone down there. They had all the security and
Nobody
I
for.
think it was
everything, weren't
nobody
it?
poor.
Was it?
Nobody
I
poor.
couldn't-
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
he
couldn't
got
remember
jumped
who
on.
exactly it
Yeah.
was, but yeah, they got all the police and everything, didn't they?
Yeah, they really jumped on him, and the very turnstile, what they come out of that area, what they come out of.
Yeah.
Well, we walked past all that anyway, but every camera what they had, every set we made, it was like zzz, zzz, zzz. They followed us all the way, and when we got to Charing Cross, they were about to, and that's why they pulled us over for that. So yeah.
Yeah, because
But we did expect, I must admit, for something to happen, but
Yeah.
no, we just got all the way around. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a few of us. There's me and the Cheltenham Auditors. We're down there next a week on Saturday, and that is one place that we're looking at too. And we're also trying to do Lewisham Police Station as well, where AB went. Why are you nodding your head?
My advice would be not to say where you're going and when you're going. That's all.
Well, there's only
Absolutely.
there's a lot of places going now. We've got a lot of places to cover.
Yeah.
But we don't. Obviously, we're going down overnight. We don't know whether we're going to do that first,
Yeah.
that second. We don't know yet. We haven't planned it.
Yeah.
We're just going to plan it on the route down.
You could even change your mind before that. You know.
We probably will. We probably
Yeah.
will, but I don't know yet. We've got to plan it. We've got a little area that we plan.
Yeah, I mean, obviously talk about it beforehand and all that, and then
Yeah, but we're just trying to see what we want. We want. I don't know how you lot find it out. How do you find out about like when demonstrations and that on? Because you seem like you're always there when there's a demonstration.
Local press.
Yeah, it's common knowledge, really. There are some websites you can go on, that just deal with protests, and they give you the timetables and the events what are going on and things like that. You can just look them up.
Right. So they're on Google or something, are they?
Yeah, just look them up.
Right. It's only if you want to find out.
Or,
Say again, sorry, Ryan.
I didn't say anything, mate.
Oh.
Hey, Ryan.
How
you doing, Ryan?
All right, mate.
How you doing?
Anthony.
Normal,
All right.
Yeah, normal lads. How you doing?
Good.
He's all good in the hood. How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
You all right?
Sound.
So, Dino,
All right, I'll be wrong.
what's your page called, Dino?
Deanology. Anthony, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on and say hello.
Yeah, good, mate.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, same. What you up to?
Not much. We got on
Do you like-
Telegram. We got on Telegram, you know, and we used to talk and that. But you went off Telegram, didn't you?
No
Never
more lies,
used it.
no more lies.
Yeah, no more lies, go on.
Is that who you are? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
You know me.
I was back confused.
What do you want to talk about? Anything?
Odyssey.
I'm just here to support you, Dino, because I like you. And I like Ryan and everybody else. So I just come on to say hello, that.
Yeah, cheers.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll catch you in a bit,
Thank-
lads. All right.
Thanks
Get
for
out there,
that,
then, man.
anyway.
Cheers.
Say again.
Thanks, Anthony.
All right, I'll see you later, Dino. See you later, Ryan, yeah?
Save it, mate.
See you later, man.
Right, well, guys, on that note, I'm going to end the live. Yeah, it's up to you guys what you do next.
Well, thank
Ryan.
you anyway for a wee bit of face offies, because I'm definitely going to
Can-
try and get
can
a
I
new
ask you-
sorted.
Quick question before you go, Ryan.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Right. Have you heard of Fake Mike Real News?
No.
Right, he's an American auditor, but there's a website that we you've heard of Mellows, haven't you? Used to be on BuzzTex and I mean I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
There's a website, isn't there?
yeah, which is fakemikerealnews.com.
Yeah.
And what it is we are trying to obviously promote channels and everything else by putting if you wanted putting your videos onto the site. It's not nicking your channels, it's literally using your UMR. No, hang on, the top page part, the what's it called, URL, that's the one.
Yeah.
We put them on, we promote it, it's all in your name, there's nothing all we're doing is put it on there and it promotes all your channels. We've got who we got on there, we got Auditing Gentleman, there's me, Fake Mike, Auditing America, loads of the Americans, there's a lot of British auditors coming over now as well. And we've also got a what's it called? We've all got a street Telegram group as well, where all the auditors and that go on to have a chat, to find out what's going on in the auditing world, and just enjoy. I don't know if any of you lot are interested in popping over and signing up and putting everything on there. Someone's already put it in the news. It's fakemikerealnews.com on the website, on Google and YouTube. It's in the chat. So, but
Yeah.
if you want to do it, pop over, have a look what we're doing, see see if it's what you want, and pop over, because more people we get, and then people want to click on it, like especially Americans, they click on it, they go, oh, let's go and have a look at this one, and you could get quite a few subs out of it. I've got over 100 and something subs in the last 2.5 weeks, if that, 2 weeks. For me, that's pretty good. But yeah, it's literally just from Americans, and I've got a few from over here.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll take a look at that.
Claire's put that link up there. Sorry, Ryan. There's a link in the chat.
But yeah, just pop over and say hello, see what you think, and if you want to do it, let us know. And I know Independent Free Press wants me to talk to him. But yeah, if you're interested, pop over, see what we're up to, and let us know. And that's for any auditors that want to come over, then pop over. And Ryan's absolutely knackered. He's going to go to bed in a minute by the looks of him.
I am. I'm fucked. That's what I mean. I keep on meaning to get around to doing different things, and I've emailed somebody from that website.
Have you?
Well. Yeah.
Who did you email, if you don't mind me asking? Was it Mellows?
Yeah, it was Mellows.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's the one that's built the website from scratch.
Yeah.
And what eventually, I'll give you a little bit of an insight. A little bit of it is you will be able to stream straight onto the website, so you won't even have to. If you're doing a live, you won't even have to copy and put it over to the actual over to the page, because it'll automatically go over.
All right. Okay.
So that's the sort of stuff that's in the background. That's not ready yet. I don't know how long it's going to be. But you can also advertise on there. You can do everything, and it's cheaper than Google. There is so much you can do on it.
All right. Yeah, I'll look into it, mate. I'll look into it.
Yeah.
All right.
No worries. Thank you very much for letting me on.
No worries, buddy.
And I will speak to you all soon. Be good. I'm gonna.
Nice one, man. Good talking to you.
And you, Dino. Hopefully, I'll meet you one day, because we're doing a trip up north somewhere. Hopefully next month, depending on money. Though, got to wait for money, because I'm spending too much at the minute on fuel getting around. So if I can get up there, I'll be up that way, and I'll let you know.
Nice one.
Copwatch, you was out with Audit in Wales the other week, were you?
I was out with Audit in Wales end of last week, and I've been out with JB Auditing Wales today.
JB, right, I've not seen that one yet.
Yeah, JB, and then I'm arranging it also to go out with Auditing Wales as well. So I'm getting out with them all, meeting them all. But yeah, we just want to make this community as big as we can. So I'm going to go.
Like it.
Dino wants to go to bed. If anyone wants to come across, go on to Fake Mike. You'll be able to message me on Facebook over there, and I can give you the links to all the channels.
Yeah. All right, mate. Nice one.
All right, I'm going to go. Thanks for letting me on, Ryan and Dino, Spikey, and Bandland. Take care. Be good.
Take care, buddy.
See you all soon.
Cheers, man.
Ciao.
See you later.
Aye, well, cheers for it, Face. I know I'm off to you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Yeah.
Cheers, bud.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for tonight, Ryan. Yeah, pleasure it's been a pleasure coming on, mate. Thanks so much.
No worries.
That's me out too as well, guys, I reckon. I was waiting for you to come. I said I was going, but I was waiting for you to get back so I could say ta-ra to you, Dino.
No worries. Hey, good to hear you, Spikey.
As always. You
I'll
too.
see you. We always get that little glimpse sometimes of you.
You always have a little glimpse.
Let's see what I mean. Look at how cool's that look, you know? Sound. And thanks for all your support, mate. Honestly, it's been massive. You and Claire, obviously. But yeah, I'll shoot off now. I think Ryan's knackered. I'm tired.
Brilliant, Ryan.
I'm going to bed. I'm done for. I'm absolutely done for.
Thanks again, Ryan, and I'll speak to you soon, mate. Nice
Respect,
one.
family. Bye.
Definitely, mate.
You too,
Respect.
Sparky. Everyone in the chat, nice one. Massive respect, much love. Catch you later.
Yes, guys, and that's the end of the stream tonight. So, yeah, I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.